you spawn into Minecraft only to find nothing? No blocks, no mobs, no idea if you're falling or not. All you see is one egg. So you punch it, obviously, because from this one egg, we can beat the entire game, collect every mob head, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start with day one. Observer, this is NoBlock survival. So we've got no blocks, nowhere. All we have is the egg. It is our only friend. I guess we're not inviting a third. Our whole goal is take this egg and then place it down here, and this will spawn in structures. So this is made by the same person who made one block survival. And hey, there we go. So after a while, we can respawn the egg. But in the meantime, we can go check out our island. We had so much fun filming the July series, and doing it for a whole other month seemed like a lot. So I was like, okay, what if we tried just doing, you know, a new map or something to check out. So this is gonna be Skip and Observer take on NoBlock survival. And we do have some goals for this series. We're gonna put them up right now. So our goal is to get every single mob head that we can. That doesn't bode too well for you. But there is a way to get to the end and the nether in this. So we're gonna have to make some progress. Oh man, we got some time before we get the next one. So is it every minute you get a new egg, Observer? Oh my god, okay, well you're just holding out on me. Well, one of the things Observer mentioned before we even tried this out is maybe trying to generate these in a ring. So you want to go ahead with that, Observer? I'm not gonna mean it as any proposal or anything, don't you worry. Should I place one this way then? Okay, we're gonna need a circle generator here if we're sticking to this, because wow! A lucky find already, holy smokes! Wow, we already got ourselves another mysterious egg, a bottle of enchanting, spruce saplings, bread, carrot on a stick, and by the looks of it, another mob head. Sorry, buddy. Wow, Observer, that's a pretty sweet deal. Oh, look, we got 2 sheep already. Well, we should probably breed them together before we decapitate the potential parents. What's funny about the day that we're filming this is that we're filming this on the 20th anniversary of YouTube. I just saw today while I was watching with Observer, which is absolutely crazy to me. I can't imagine. I mean, most of you watching aren't even 20 years old, so the idea that YouTube is older than you is absurd. Oh, look, there's this little hidden chest underneath the floorboards here. These structures are very fun. I like this a lot. I guess we'll just keep harvesting as I tell my little YouTube story, but I remember, I don't know if I was shown YouTube in 2005, but I very likely was shown it in 2006, because I remember early on seeing old videos, evolution of dance. I remember that. I remember seeing like SNL clips on YouTube, and they were talking about like, I think they were talking about swine flu or bird flu or one of those, and I remember being like, oh my gosh, is this gonna be like the craziest thing ever? Little did I know that the craziest thing ever from a flu was gonna happen, you know, eventually in my lifetime, but it wasn't then. We've got a real... Okay, we've got another tooltip, Observer. You can also place eggs that allow you to go deeper. So if we place down, we can generate the world below us. That's kind of cool. Now we're kind of generating it all in a line, but do you think we should start to make a ring base, Observer, or what are you thinking? Yes, all right, thank you, Observer. Yeah, we finally got Observer the ability to speak, thanks to the talk balloons mod for that one, but we're finally checking this out. You know what I realized? We don't even need to be killing the sheep super early, because not only do we have that one bed in there, but we've also got all this wool that makes up the tent. That's a pretty stellar situation. Well, I feel like whatever ring we're gonna build, Observer, we should go big on. You know, go big or go home for the ring. That's my plan. I mean, it's gotta look giant if you're down on one knee, you know what I'm saying? All right, where do you think we should place this egg, Observer, as you pass it on to me? You think we should go deeper? You got it. How scary would it be if this just opens up a pit and I just fall straight down? Hey, look at that. I've been doing YouTube since, gosh, I started, my first video ever was December 9th of 2017. I started the channel before that. I remember I was toying around with the idea of starting a channel for a while. I remember I filmed it at my dad's old office where he used to work. No one else was there, so I was able to go in and get some peace and quiet, which at the time was rare because my family had just started fostering. So I loved those girls so much, but toddlers are not exactly quiet. This is so impressive. I actually think this is a lot cooler than one block. How do we already have oh my god! Do you see the skeleton horse trap? What? That is incredibly rare. Okay, I think one of our rabbits just got killed by the cat. Okie doke. Well, that's gonna be a little sad. Here, let me get the egg so we're not waiting on it. Yeah, I'll generate down so we can get a little bit more. I guess we do have ground to stand on, but I want a visible ground to stand on. I'm not exactly comfortable about standing on glass. Hey, another lucky find. This one underground. Oh, well, that's a zombie. It doesn't feel that lucky, Observer. Should we sleep? I feel like this rain is just murder on the eyes. Crafting table. You probably already made one of these, didn't you? Yeah. Here we go. And you know what, Observer? We can place them next to each other, but in a more polite way, per se. All right. I want to respect your block barrier. There you go. What's up, Observer? Down here? Well, oops. Yeah, the sheep fell in and that's how it died. Dang. Oh, you know, it's serious business. All right, that's usually why we send down a canary first. Yeah, you go explore the depths. Just don't bring any more sheep down there with you. Mushroom! Whoa, look at that. And some iron. All right, we're already moving along pretty fast here, Observer. I guess you could find some pretty rare stuff. Is this just a crafting table that generated? Oh, you crafted? Okay. It's hard to tell what generated and what just like is Observer touched land. I crafted, I mined, and then I crafted. Yeah. Well, Observer, we've both seen the Minecraft movie now, and neither Observer nor I had any chicken jockey moments while we were doing it. I don't know if that's gonna immediately date this video, but didn't get the full experience. Yeah, I know. We're getting left out by no chicken jockeys. Although I gotta say, if the options are having someone throw a live chicken on me or getting to see the movie without people yelling, I'm fine with it. Some of this, our goal right now is a cobblestone generator. I think that's what we're going after. We'll make an axe and a pick. Ow. Okay, I see how the sheep fell down. Understood. Wait, is this all bookshelves? Not all, but definitely some. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there's gold down there. The most relaxed prospector in the gold rush. Oh, look, there's gold in them there hills. Huh, go figure. Well, I was just in it for the experience. I feel like there's only so much. Oh, you got suspicious gravel. That's what you were saying was sus. I thought you were just really into Among Us. Like, I'm gonna keep generating the egg. Kind of losing our pattern here. Okay, hey, welcome Acacia. Got another cat, nice. I definitely want to get over to that skeleton horse trap. That's a good pull early on. This looks like one of those dementia memes where people are like, oh my god, the Minecraft world starts melting, and then it just like, I feel like I'm losing myself. This is everything at the end of time when I look at this world. Also, I realize the phrase dementia meme is a very awkward thing, but lo and behold, 20 years of YouTube and all you get was this. All right, well, should I keep going for the skeleton horse or should I leave it be with the understanding that I want to get looting or something to get its mob head? I don't know what's best. Okay, yeah, so the amount of time between eggs definitely does expand. Okay, understood. I guess I could keep going lower so we could get ourselves more underground. That's probably a good call. Yeah, this is getting a bit cramped down here. But we're gonna have another night, and now we actually have like room for mobs to spawn, so that seems a little eerie. I guess any coal that I can get is gonna pay dividends, because I don't wanna have to deal with anything just yet. Coal, sticks, and planks. Thank you. All right, here we go. Now we got some torches. That's probably handy to have. We also have lanterns and stuff. That's actually nicer to decorate with. It's hard to see what's dark right now, but I guarantee that we forget to sleep one night and it's gonna be painfully obvious. So let me place these down while we're in the down phase. But anyway, ooh, nice sugarcane. Do you wanna just leave these down here to grow while we're waiting? That's probably the smartest option. Yeah, good call. We can make it 3 blocks tall. I trust Observer. Observer knows what he's doing, all right? You always gotta put an observer in your sugarcane farm. Hey, we got a flint. That's something. Oops. We could very easily have a flint and steel. Observer. I got iron in my inventory just for this occasion. Hey, moss and a parrot. That's a cool way to integrate some of the mobs here, is having overworld mobs actually generate down in the depths. I like that a lot. Oh, neat. I'm gonna keep some of this. We definitely need leads. This is gonna get a bit excessive here. So hopefully we get some slime soon. I doubt any of these are generated into slime chunks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Observer! Wait a second. Did you get like a chamber? This is a testing tube? What is this? This is Mr. Beast Labs? Well, it came with some beef. That's not bad at all. Some rare items, some loot. I love loot. Oh, this came with a cool hole. Yeah, just cover that up. Make sure no one important falls down starting now. Okay, first act of business is keeping the underground off limits from all of our mobs, because I feel like getting them out of there is going to be a pain in the brain. Oh, Oh, nice. Good call on the food source, Observer. Yeah, we just bring around a bowl and we already got our mushroom supply. That's not bad at all. All right, thank you for the bowl. Wow, how quaint. I don't think Oliver Twist was about him getting another empty bowl back, but you know what? I'll take it. All right, there's my third piece of stone. I can make myself a stone cutter and place that down here. All right, so takes my cobblestone, make that into slabs. I just want to use slabs just for the purpose of early covering stuff up. Should I get rid of some of like I think it looks prettier if I get rid of some of the stuff on the outskirts. I'll do that. This is so interesting, Observer. You didn't join like helping me like this until later in the July series. So this is a rare occurrence where we get to really hop in and see how we work together. Is this your shed? That's nice. Everyone needs a little she shed. We're getting a lot of eggs. We can make Steve's lava chicken here pretty quick, Observer. And I'll place it on the occasional torch. We do have the dynamic lighting mod installed, which I like to have. I think it's a good middle ground for when you're playing without Fulbright. The reason we use Fulbright in videos, kind of a peek behind the curtain, is because you never know what phone or screen people are watching on. And I'm someone who, if I got like any amount of glare on my phone or whatever, I'm cranking that screen brightness up to the max. And it's just like, I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to make other people deal with that. So darkness can be a great thing for thematic things. That's my take on it, at least. Oh, we got the extravagant. Whoa! Holy smokes. That was like our own kind of lucky chicken egg event. You know, I want to see something. Whoa, we got, speaking of lucky block, what'd you get, Observer? Oh, I see where you're at. This is kind of fun. It's like I'm quiet parenting, all right? I'm just making sure you're doing good from afar, sweetheart. Ooh, we got an ocelot. See, this is all great, but it also does mean that we have to kill off all of these new friends of ours at some point. But hey, I go into every situation expecting that, you know what I mean? Shoot, I need that iron. That'll do. There we go. Just flush it out. An ocean? Here? Well, that's actually very convenient because that just saves me from bringing up all the water that I was gonna just do with my bucket. Thanks, guys. Real nice. God, I remember when you used to play Minecraft and if you spawned in the middle of the ocean, it was just a death sentence. And if it was a death to your time. That's what it was. It was so annoying. I mean, one of the earliest things was playing the Survival Island seed just because it didn't make sense at all to try and go off of it. Ooh, I got a carrot on a stick. All right, ride around the pig if I want to. Oh, we got melon seeds and stuff. We're really kind of getting an interesting crop yield now. So if I place that anywhere, it always generates in the same chunk? It does. Okay, so it's literally just clicking on the... No, don't kill off all of our rabbits. Okay, I kill off one of the cats. That seems like a weird trade, I know. Oh, so that's what happens when you use an egg on an already existing chunk. It plates up a barrier and then it removes it. Check this out. So you can't re-roll chunks. That's kind of interesting. Makes a lot of sense, honestly. Hey, get a lot of rabbits. I get why the chickens are killing them all off. A first head! The brown rabbit head. I look ridiculous. This is the Easter Bunny off shift. Just like, hey, you didn't see anything, all right? Take this raw rabbit and leave. Well, there you go. That's the first on our journey to getting mob heads. I guarantee it's player drops, so I'm sure we have to be killing them ourselves. Are you building an animal pen? What are you doing here? Oh, fishing pond. Nice. I said that like Jack Black. Fishing pond! Apparently one of the things that he likes to say a lot is lapis lazuli, but he never said it in the movie. Seems like a missed opportunity. I forget that lapis is in this game, to be completely honest. I remember the first time I ever thought I found diamonds, it was lapis. I had a house that was built kind of like this without the stairs, and if you could picture a torch on every square inch of it, that was how I built my first house in my single player world, because I was so scared. Minecraft really did used to just feel a lot more intimidating. I think part of that is because our computers used to be a lot worse, so the render distance was lower. So you're just like, oh my god, that was so scary. Can you believe that we went through that? And it's like, kinda, yeah. I guess I can't breed the parrot. That's such a weird one. I don't know why they make that distinction for the parrots and the bats, but there you go. Now I got my macaw to show off. How real of a fish pond do you want here, Observer? You want it to go all the way over there? I can help out. 5x5 cube. You got it. I think you're a little long. Oh, I guess it's a 5x5 in the center. Okay, there you go. I get it now. Oh, is this how deep it has to be for treasure loot? Is this what we're doing here? Okay, got it. Wait, can you generate? Oh, no, there's no height limit. Okay, we're good. Whoa. Observer, I got an achievement for going outside of the realm of possibility. Oh, sorry, buddy. Good enough for me and me alone. Look at that. Don't die, please. All All right, 5x5 cube. I was with my girlfriend in Miami. The thing about Miami is that Miami is absurdly expensive. So we went to this shopping center called Brickell, I think. Beautiful shopping center, absurdly expensive. So we wanted to go swimming at the hotel. I didn't bring any swim trunks because I haven't gone swimming in a long time. And we're gonna go buy swim trunks. I walked into this one store and I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I'm gonna get swim trunks. You know, I know this place is a bit more ritzy than I dress. You know, I got Target shorts is usually what I'm rocking, the all in motion. So I'm not super fancy. And I'm like, all right, let's go check this out. It's gonna be the most expensive swim trunks I own, but like how expensive could swim trunks be? You know, it's plastic, right? Well, apparently a lot. So we see this one that's like a embroidered thing. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. You know, especially if it's a local artist or whatever, that would be fun to support. And there's no price tags on anything. Bad sign. If they're not putting the price tags on anything, prepare to be in a situation where you're gonna ask for the price tag and be embarrassed. And that's exactly where I was, because I asked the clerk and she goes, oh yeah, that is $780 for a pair of swim trunks. One pair of swim trunks, $780. And I just have to go, uh-oh, and then put it back. But I was just like, oh my gosh, how embarrassing. We just hang our head in shame. And I would never want a pair of swim trunks that cost that much. I would feel grossed out by myself if I did buy that. But I'll tell you what, they know what they're doing, because that made me feel very poor walking out of there. We got a real Noah's Ark situation going on here, Observer. And Banjo-Kazooie. I guess that is a way for us to get string, is that we have to kill off the cats to get it. That's kind of horrible. I guess we could do cat gifts. Well, that'll be something we can do with the help of our fishing rods. Oh, be very careful, Observer, he says in the most uncaring voice. Oh yeah, don't drown. Oh, come on. Are you supposed to go in the middle? Oh, look, they're friends. Hey, what are you guys doing in here? We just move our bobbers further away from him. Come to think of it, I could fish him out. How long can this pull you? Let's give it a shot. And see ya. Oh, and see me lose. I know we've done this where you can like shoot someone off to the stratosphere this way. I got it. Oh, look. Yeah, no! It went right back in. Bogus, fine. All right, that's the cow pond. I might be able to tame a cat first try now, Observer. I'm really good at this. I'm using raw fish, so this is, you know, it's gonna work. How to tame a cat in Minecraft, please. Raw! It's supposed to be raw. I'm actually, oh my God. Isn't that what you're supposed to do to cats? I'm not a cat person. Yeah, we got a cat. All right, well, we gotta name the cats. Oh, thank you, Observer. You can be, okay, well, you could leave. That's nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. No! My parrot suffocated. Oh, that's just rich. And you have nothing to say. You just sleep on the wrong bed. You can be not parrot, all right? NP, because apparently it's no problem for you that there's no parrot around anymore. Okay, well, we should be using the eggs to keep going down. I feel like that's our best chance to getting a cobblestone generator. Wow, into the depths Observer goes. Holy smokes. Okie dokie, so you just want me to place one right underneath us? Well, my cat came with me. This is NP. I guess you two can get acquainted. Oh, well, looks like she's really takes a liking to you. Whoa, we found ice, I suppose. Okay, so there's an ice layer, the nether layer, and then reach the sea of lava. Okay, so that, if we keep going down, I didn't realize there's achievements for this. Explosive egg and an explosive egg on the deepest layer. Interesting. A boss structure. Wow, we're actually making really good progress through a lot of these, Observer. Amethyst, nice. Whoa. Hey, Stray, ow. I get why it's freezing, ow. Diamundos! Well, we can go one layer deeper. Now that I know that there's a sea of lava, I'm not super stoked about standing on all of these as we go. Okay, well, we reached deep slate. Is this actually like actual deep slate level? It actually should have happened higher, right? I don't know, I trust IJAMinecraft. They know how to make all those comparison videos. I guess that's not the worst thing if NP keeps coming around with me, because then she can scare off any of like the creepers or whatever that I'm assuming have to spawn eventually. Or you're gonna have a Minecraft challenge thing without creepers, you know what I mean? There's gotta be villagers here somewhere. Okay, 2 more eggs to, whoa. Surely there would be bedrock, right? I mean, they show an image of, okay, well, I guess we'll just generate laterally from here, right? That seems like the right option. Well, I gave you 2 eggs. Are we gonna find the end portal already? Whoa, okay, hey. Diamond shovel, efficiency 1 stone pickaxe. A skeleton horse. You wanna tame that or should we kill this one to get its head? Whoa! Ooh, good save there, Observer. Holy smokes, that was scary. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, there's 2 of them! Holy smokes, I didn't realize that we caught them canoodling. It's my favorite term for kissing, canoodling. The music kicking in for you? We're getting something epic here, Observer. Oh, I understand what's happening. We have a moon event. So sure enough, we have a mod installed that gives us different celestial events. What does a blue moon do? Oh, huh. So that gives us the luck effect and makes us luckier. So sure enough, we got the lucky moon, basically. Fishing would be great right now. Oh, it's also raining. We should fish definitely then. This is kind of textbook. Come on up, Observer. The water's here. Man, there's a lot of cows by the watering hole. You apparently can't lead a horse to water, but you can lead plenty of cows. Go figure. Or should I say go fish? After July series ended, I went to go take a long weekend vacation with my girlfriend. So we went off to this place called Skamania County. Skamania County is a place over it's in the Pacific Northwest. So it's in between kind of like Washington and Oregon area. If you've ever seen the Twilight movies, the Columbia River Gorge, that like bridge scene where they're at, that's where it is, basically. Beautiful, beautiful area. There was this lodge there, Skamania Lodge, that we stayed at that was just fantastic. We did glamping. I've never done glamping. You ever hear of glamping, Observer? Yeah, so we went and did some glamping. I mean, it was like a fantastic hotel. What was so cool was that when it would rain while we were there, you could hear it on the canvas roof of where we stayed. And that was just such an awesome feeling, especially, you know, being in the desert and not experiencing that. So it was really, really a fun experience. Well, I got 4 more eggs while we were waiting for that, Observer, so I think it's plenty of time for us to go and check out more downstairs. All right, I'll expand a little bit that way, a little bit that way. Ooh. Ooh, diamond helmet, don't mind if I do. Actually, Observer, I think you can wear this diamond helmet, right? That's awesome. Hey, we can go down again. Slimes! Hey, you found lava? Sweet, well, we got more diamonds and more slimes. That's pretty cool. We can get leads. All right, let's grab ourselves a little bit of lava. Hey, you know what? 1 is just enough, baby. And an anvil to boot. That's gonna save us some of this very annoying to get iron. I wanna expand a little bit over around here. Okay, hey, armored zombie. There we go. A little bit more redstone. That'll be right up your alley, Observer. I guess you can at least build a brother. Whoa! Okay, spawning multiple at the same time is actually a little daunting because then you can get shot by a skeleton. But more slimes. Nice. More eggs. Potion of fire resistance. That's probably not a bad thing to have on hand. Wait, this is tough brick. Yeah, does that hint that the trial chamber's here or? Well, we'll check it out. Later, slimes. We got a lot of slime balls now. Oh, and through the help of oozing potions, we can make a slime farm. Well, I kind of want to go down again. Is it all diamonds all the way around? Looks like it. Looks like it's all obsidian, rather. We do have enough for a diamond pickaxe. We need like just a simple bubble column that takes us from point A to point B. All eventual. This is very early on in our things. We still gotta work on our base a little bit, Observer. All right, here we go. A diamond pickaxe for our troubles. I also should definitely eat because I am low again and I keep forgetting to do that. That's just like real life. I get too into Minecraft and then I forget to eat. There were multiple times when I would play an Observer's server and I was just like, oh yeah, it is 3 in the morning and I didn't have dinner. Is it more embarrassing to have dinner and go right to bed, or should I just not eat? And I still haven't found out the answer. Oh, we could definitely go to the nether. That's actually a lot sooner than I thought we'd be able to do that. Whoa, okay, speaking of going to the nether. Okay, my bad. All right, I got this guy. Nice. Well, we can get that bubble column we were talking about, Observer. Ooh. Whoa! Not my Observer. Yeah, be careful, buddy. So you can go even lower than the nether? Okay. I mean, I went to the nether fortress level of the nether. Yeah, places. I didn't know that they gave you this much stuff through the generation. This is shocking to me. Well done, Observer. Okay, Observer, what are we thinking? Let's take some inventory of ourselves. What are we thinking? A cobblestone generator? You're right. It coming right up, buddy. Yeah, how fancy of a cobblestone generator do we want? Well, if we're building semi-auto, you're gonna have to show me how we're kind of doing this because I lack the capacities. Whoa, what? And then the lava there? Lava right here? Oh, wow, this is fascinating to me. Okay. That's awesome. Now, Observer, you said you wanted to do the cobblestone generator, but you still didn't tell me why. Oh, the book. Yeah, okay. So what's that book? The Book of Bad. What secret lies within? We had our first challenge that started from the cobblestone generator of having to share inventories. Was that on? Hey! Okay, so, well, that doesn't get us 2 eggs. That's just, we can hold them both, but we're not exactly gonna, like, duplicate it. So if you go use that, yeah, okay. So it literally is, we just both got poorer. Okay, well, so I guess we both get to use the diamond pickaxe? Oh wow, it's even like in the same spots for each other? Oh no. Oh, we both double up on the iron. This isn't that bad. We're just not gonna focus on that, we're gonna focus on the bright sides. Like, hey, look, we both got a diamond pickaxe to use. All for a cobblestone generator. That seems real sweet, huh? Yeah, I guess we just both kind of work on it. This is like both of us doing a Lady and the Tramp situation. Like, all right, you start on that end of the spaghetti. Oh, should we go explore more of the dolphins? Oh, it's extremely easy to drown. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. Man, we could do with some doors. Ow! How? Oh, it must have come from downstairs when I spawned one of the things. That makes sense. Well, you died and I dropped all my stuff. I immediately see the issue of this challenge now. Oh my gosh. I don't think we lost anything. I will go down to the stronghold layer, see if we can find anything related to the end portal. Nothing absurd yet. Oh wait, that's like stairway in the stronghold. Whoa, monster! Die, witch. Die, other not witch. Real indiscriminate. Hey, we got an explosive egg, observer. What do you think we should do with the explosive egg? I was gonna say, do you want to do the honors? But that's really just like passing it from my right hand to my left. Well, I am nearly dead from poison, so you go take a shot at that. I'm going to try to not die right now. Yeah, go get some more soup while you're at it. Thank you. I guess that this is like all you can eat mushroom soup is that I eat it and then you fill it upstairs. Yeah, it's getting a little cramped. If you wouldn't mind just clearing that out for me. Thank you. This is very funny. It's like helicopter parenting. I know exactly where you're at. You just turned on your location data. Wait, hold on. Check our inventory. I can give you little messages. Well, luckily enough for me, it's not enough to say help me. Silverfish. Oh, hello. You can look at the armor to see if I'm taking damage. That's funny. We should definitely start enchanting soon, especially if we're both using the durability. We're to go through things twice as fast. Do you know what an explosive egg does? I don't know what it does. You want me to clear out? Okay, you give it a shot. Yeah, stand back, observer. Oh, it mines the entire area. Neat. Yeah, go give that a shot. Watch out, monster one. Whoa, watch out, monster one. Oh, shoot. No, creeper blew up our stuff. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that is monstrously bad. We don't even have a pickaxe anymore. This is the pits. Yeah, I guess I'll get that block above you. There we go. Switching over to the pick while you're looting the chest is very funny. I feel like that one set of twins that finishes each other's sentences, or like they both talk. Oh no! Okay, yeah, the diamond armor does help. At least the loot's pretty good. And this pickaxe is not very fast at mining. Oh, that's why it's also ticking whenever you use it. So we both can't mine at the same time effectively. Wow, so one of us got to mine, the other one's got to craft. Ow, ow, I'm gonna die with our stuff. Yo, can you pull it? Yeah, there you go. Kill me now, dweebs. I'll head back down, thank you. All right, let me go try to kill those mobs now. This is great. I feel like I'm being sponsored. Some iron. All right, things are coming up. Daisies. Pull the stuff, pull the stuff, pull the stuff. Dang it. Yeah, I feel like this is Severance. Hello? Cave spiders that ruined my life. Thank you, there you are. Ow, there's so many of them. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, our next challenge comes in when we have to do the tree farm. We'll just enjoy our shared inventory until then. I get very lost now in the catacombs that we're generating. You need to switch my order, sorry. Oh, I have 2 swords now. We duplicated our swords and then we also removed our pickaxe. Awesome. Okay, well, so there's layers to this. All right, well, one person, quick switch it at a time, I guess. Sheesh. Hey, what one of us is gonna have to change? Hey, extravaganza. See, just when I think it's time to go work on some farms, we get an extravaganza and I light up like a Christmas tree. Oh, we got some sweet berry bushes. Some bees, not bad. More sheep. Sheephead? No, that's just a wool block, which looks mysteriously like a sheep head. I'm gonna break some of these trees that we got going on here so we can have some real estate to make our farms. You get a lot of blocks out of these mangrove trees. We got all the roots and stuff. It's a lot of bang for your buck. It is looking a lot better. It actually just looks a lot like we're just playing in a survival world. Like if I get the right angle, I just feel like, oh, okay, we're just in a base. Oh, angry bees! I didn't know there was monster spawners on the top here. What? Oh, I got an angry bee head though. Oh, we do have 2 bee heads though. Okay, wow. I'm sick of these bees. These have a much higher likelihood of dropping heads. And mushroom stew is not as much of a boon as we thought it was gonna be. Maybe it's because we're both drinking out of both ends of the bowl. Burn it through it faster. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't look like a red moon. Which makes me worried if that's not the blood moon, then what does that sound like? It looks a little yellow. It might be the harvest moon. All right, you wanna make a crop farm then? Like a proper field as opposed to just the random patches that we get? Let's do a mix of potatoes and wheat. Wheat we need for breeding, and potatoes we can use a little bit for breeding, and then also that's just a better thing for us to eat. Nothing like growing up on the farm together, huh, Observer? Wow, 40 potatoes from that. Holy smokes, this harvest moon does work. Wow. Okay, we really increased our potatoes there. Good stuff. Oh, if you even just break one stock, you could just double it. That's how the harvest moon works. Amazing. Well, villagers better hope we never find them. These pigs are fascinated in it though. Look at them. They're just like, huh? Potato alchemy. Well, thank you, Harvest Moon. Man, so far the moon events have been nothing but awesome. It's gotta stay like that, right? There's no way that I would set up foreshadowing like this, having known the mod and picked it out. Well, I think we gotta sort these mobs into farms, Observer. We could go put it up top if you wanted to. Like, build a staircase and then go put it up on, like, where the barrier blocks currently are. Like this. Oh, you get the gist, I didn't have enough blocks. But, or should I say, we didn't have enough blocks. But yeah, look, if we don't want to expand this way, and I think it goes out for a while. Oh, we've got plenty of real estate. Oh, pff, easy peasy. Okay, yeah, let's build the mob farm up here. Well, this will be easy for when we want to build our base. We could just go in a ring and like place downwards. So we'll build the base the other way, I guess. You want me to start bringing stuff up? Or do you want to make the pens first? I could tie them on leads up, on fences up there. It's gonna take a while to move them up. All right, come on, guys. Now, I know you're gonna be scared, but believe me, you should be. I guess that's easier to go to. I just thought it would expand better up top. All right, well, let's do this. Oh, I almost burned down an Airbnb with a cinnamon roll once. So I've never liked skiing or snowboarding, but my family did. My mom was gonna go watch my sister snowboard, and I was at the Airbnb because I didn't go. My mom was like, oh yeah, if you need to microwave the cinnamon roll, and then I was like, yeah, and I was watching Pokemon videos on my phone. And I was like, okay, get set up. I'm gonna go put my cinnamon roll into the microwave, and then I'll just hang out, let it go. And I put it in there for 5 minutes. Not realizing just how hot microwaves get. I was young, but I was not young enough for this to not be a dumb mistake. All of a sudden, smoke starts to fill the house. The smoke alarms start going off. Again, not our house. Like the whole house fills up with smoke. I run out of the house crying, coughing. Called my mom and I was like, what do I do? And she was like, oh my God, you left it in there for way too long. She was like, okay, just open up the microwave and like open up the doors to outside and stuff and then go from there. And I remember I went into the closet because it like hadn't gotten the smoke in there and I was just like laying on the floor watching more videos and like crying. And then my mom came back and she just finds this like charred bubbling mass inside of the microwave. All right, if I just hold them down here, then you just build the pen around us. Come on, sheeps. I guess just sheep. Sheeple? Oh, that's a good point. We gotta have an invisible pen already built here. Touche. I am going to jump us out of here. Is that gonna stop them from coming out there? I think so. That's a really funny, just invisible pen for the sheep over there. Yeah, it is a lot nicer without everything running around. This is a big improvement. Come on. What, you're gonna have your children follow your dumb example? Come on. Did it. Nice. Huh. Well, good. We built our mob farm. Well, Observer, we, unfortunately, I gotta tell you, we got something. We've got a challenge, which is that we're not just gonna be building our tree farm the old classic way. We're gonna really hope that those trees have canopies, because our next challenge is inverted gravity while we go and build this tree farm. If I go and invert gravity, there we go. Oh my gosh. Well, we got a little bit of magnetism here, observer. We cannot hold shift or anything to go down. This isn't the levitation effect. This is literally the actual gravity, the way that it works in Minecraft. Okay, so water's a good call. So where do we want to build our tree farm, observer? As we extinguish all of our torches. Well, the good news is because the way that NoBlock works, we can't like fall off to the sides here. So that's good. Well, I don't even have the stuff for the tree for. Don't worry, I'll go through. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, can you slurp up some water before I go up there, please? Yeah, just a quick fill up from the ocean. Thank you. Okay. Huh. Okay, I made it to the surface. Wow, this is oh no. No. Oh, sorry, I threw out the crafting table. I don't know why. Oh, great. Oh, well, this is just rich, isn't it? Just watching you strip my inventory clean. Hey! Oh no, I keep flying from our spawn! So what'll happen is that as soon as we exit build height, we just take damage as if we're falling into the void. There we go. Yep, sure enough. No. All right, observer, I'm counting on you here. Just a few measly blocks. I'm spawning right next to my bed, so off to the side of the... We did it! And what a real light bulb situation we got here, observer. Okay, well, I still can't go down. Was the spore blossom? This was just for style points. You know what we need? Boats. Just watching you scrape on the floor trying to get the stuff. Yeah, so that's one of the worst things about this is that we're constantly in air, so our mining speed is terrible. Yeah, if you could make me a boat, I could just get down here. So it's kind of funny. Obviously, we haven't filmed a July series video since July of last year, which I guess for those who never saw that was our big project where we did a video a day for all the days of July. Smart move on my part, picking one of the months with 31 days, but it was a good time. And now I always look back at July and associate it with that because I knew we were filming this today. I was like, okay, this is kind of the same vibe as July. I almost did like my July series ritual. I went out and, you know, listened to the same music that I was listening to at that time, and I ate at Chipotle, and that was interesting because now they have like a honey chicken. It was pretty good, but yeah, I was just kind of reliving July series stuff. I mean, that'll permanently be a month of our lives, you know, and like a month that we can look back and like it's the most documented of our lives have ever been, at least mine for sure. It's kind of interesting. It doesn't just feel like a year ago that we were having these conversations more regularly for July. It feels like everything is changing so much. So in that way, I guess it's nice to be able to return to a little bit of normalcy and kind of some comfort. I know I've been doing that a lot. Like as I've been trying out new different things, the amount of old videos that I used to watch that I'm rewatching has skyrocketed. Like I am watching so much Game Grumps and old Arlo reviews and things. And I think that's also just because I'm so excited for the Switch 2. That's like what got me into YouTube in the first place. Can I not even get in this boat? I didn't know that's a behavior. You can't get in a boat if it's gonna be under something. I'd wanted to do YouTube for years, but the reason it happened in 2017 is because the Switch came out and I finally felt like I could do it. That's weird. Well, this is a real pretty base we've got going on here, observer. You wanted a roof. At least we can get to our storage. That is true. Okay, so how do we build this tree farm? We have 2 bones for a bone meal. We have 4 bones. We have 7 bones. We're going up in bones. You got the 206 inside of me and however, probably 0 are inside of you. We're fine. You know what we need to do is we need to go to the nether. I feel like that's gonna be a good supply of bones. Soul Sand Val. Oh, there's a gap. So you want me to make a dispenser, you said? It's kind of nice. We can go through all the inventory so much faster when there's 2 people who get to pull it all together. Where is our redstone? Redstone. There we go. Iron. I got it. Hey, we have a few bows already. Awesome. So do you want me to, like, what should I be working on while you're doing this, observer? Should I be building a roof or something for us to go off of? Man, this is really scary if you just feel like you could float off into space at any moment. I feel like I'm on the ISS right now. The International skip something. Ship the tutorial. I am immediately finding out just how much of our base is made with pathland. That's fine. If I just make everything path, I can keep going. Wow, this is a real fun feature. The whole pathland boat thing. This is like that old ziplining glitch that we showed off in Bedrock that lets you like stick to the ceiling, except so much worse. Oh, we have quartz. Wow. Okay. Oh, I think I finally downloaded my sort mod so I can actually start to like sort things with my middle mouse button. Oh, that's so much nicer. Oh yeah, it's like going home. This is a mod called Client Sort. It's from a mod that I loved that hasn't been updated called Mouse Wheelie. But yeah, I love Mouse Wheelie. I think it's great. I got it. I put redstone in the middle instead of a quartz, and then I was like, I know quartz has to go here somewhere, so I was just splaying it out on the top. Well, I'll save our quartz. I was really tempted to make 2 observers, but not right now. Okay, so we have the comparator. Do we need anything else, observer? Where's our egg? Oh, great. The eggs are going to the outskirts of the water. Okay, I got it. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. All right, well, I want to come check out what you're doing, observer. So let me go slosh on down. Thank you. Okay. Where are you at? I see redstone now. There we go. Hey, observer. What a terrible timing to be making a redstone farm while we have water as our only saving grace for this challenge. You seem to be the only one that mixes well with water. Oh, I can't see your message. It disappeared. Could you send it again? Believe me, I know. There you go. Here, I can help out. There's a lot of teamwork for this method, you know what I mean? Okay, so we have the basic mechanics down. Yeah, I put away the eggs because I get very scared of the idea of losing, what's that, like 11 minutes worth of progress? Oh, I got one. Okay, well, there's one to the side. Whoa, hey, oh no! It's a monster spawner one. All right, that should be us expanded for what we need. Wow, they're both terrible, observer. They're both like, it's zombie dungeon here, spider spawner here. Just rich. Just like, I'm gonna be after this chest. Come on, soldier. I kind of feel like a spider right now, come to think of it, climbing to the ceiling like this. Ooh, gunpowder. And potion of the turtle master, shockingly enough. Yeah, we going for all achievements again, observer? What do you think? How did we get here? You know what's nice about this is that I can see things over to the side there. Like, there's a barrel just hanging out underneath that. They took some cool secrets in these little structures. What kind of structure would you want to build if you had to decide one, observer? The stake structure? Probably a redstone themed one, right? That'd be cool. Oh, redstone room. Yeah, that'd be neat. Observer, that looks miserable. What you're doing up there just does not look fun. I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like this is what's throwing us off, this wood. I don't know, I don't build a lot of tree farms underground. I didn't really think that was something I was gonna be doing in my 2025 bingo card. You all right down there, bud? Are we out of bone meal? Nice. Okay, well then, I guess we technically have a tree farm built. I feel like we can't really count it until we get our first tree. Composting is a great idea, observer. All right, let me get back in my boat. And then I can make a composter real slick here. Oh, the water pushed the entities? That's cool. Oh, I didn't realize we already had a composter. Well, now we got 2. Do you got anything over there, observer, that you could send this way? No! Observer! There's a fire that's spread from the lava to one of our trees. Yeah, over to the side. Look over there. It seems kind of isolated. I feel like that's actually kind of like one of those controlled fires that they have to do to get rid of all the dead tree stuff. I guess it's fine. Oh, it's spreading. Yeah, it's getting over to like B territory. I gotta go kill this. There we go. Where's that from? That's literally, I'm trying to think of how this flowed. Okay, well, as far as I can tell, it's fine. I can put up some slabs. Anyway, observer, I'm gonna go bone meal our tree just in the hopes that we can say that this is done. Oh no. Drat, could you grab some water, please? Thank you. Oh shoot, that was a little short-sighted. Oh, observer, it's still not bone mealing. You know, if I just look at my hotbar, it feels like I'm in a really misunderstood potato farm. Like, that's the only thing I'm getting. I'm not getting any trees, I'm just getting this. All right, a little bit more bone meal for the slaughter. Can we, like, go try to kill more skeletons or something? I feel like this is a very slow way of doing this with the composting. I'm gonna try to go back down and see if I can, if you wanna give me some, I got some eggs in my inventory. I can go try to kill it this way. Surely there's gotta be, like, a monster thing for us to expand, right? So, this is technically the first video I'm recording since I hit 10 million, which is just an absurd number. Thank you to all of the 10 million of you for subscribing. I have a funny story of the 10 million thing. So, I knew that when I was gonna hit 10 million subscribers, I usually like to watch the milestone roll over with my family and my friends in town. And so, I remember 1 million, like my family all stayed up with me and like they got a cake and we took a Polaroid picture to savor the memory and we did all these really, really cool things. I actually have the video of me hitting 1 million. I'll send it to John to put up. It'd be a perfect time for you all to tell me that you're not subscribed. I wanted to, but it was just... I didn't have you post really... I liked Boss Battle Breakdown, and then you started going to like Minecraft, and it was like, I don't do this. They threw me a whole party. They dropped red balloons down and stuff. My niece, my nephew, my sister, my brother-in-law, my mom, my dad, my girlfriend was there. It was just really awesome. We're doing these things that we're giving away at VidCon. It looks like a playing card, but it's designed as like 10 million subscriber special stuff. She embroidered it with her custom embroidering machine on a couple of shirts, and like they all were wearing the shirts, and they surprised me, and it was just so cool. I was very, very happy. 100,000 was like something that when I started the channel, I was like, oh my gosh, what if? Like that was my like stretch goal. 1 million was the dream, and then 10 million wouldn't have been like what my dream dreamed of. So thank you all. Wait, did I just find the portal room? No. That was a creeper. It didn't blow up our stuff. Wow. It is rare for me to get like majorly jump scared by Minecraft after playing for so long. That was textbook. Whew. I can't get back down again. Thank you. Let me not drown. I actually hadn't realized that until just now. Okay, I got a chunk of our stuff back. I mean, I should get all of it. I'm in the process. It's just taking water buckets to do it. That was terrifying, Observer. I've never been killed mid-air by the creeper, if you come to think of it. That's a rare occurrence. Oh, well, we just got some diamonds. See, even a broken clock can find diamonds. I guess that would still be a broken clock. You just wouldn't be all that disappointed about it. It's like, yeah, what time is it? And it's like, here are diamonds. And you're like, no, I'm sick of it. I just want to know if I'm gonna be late for my dental. I'm gonna continue exploring the depths down here to see if I find any skeletons. I could say that we could go over to the nether with a nether portal, but having inverted gravity in the nether sounds absolutely atrocious. Just lose all of our stuff in the lava. We can't even die. Is it faster to be on like ground level with the water? It definitely is. Okay. Hey, more diamonds. Okay, maybe this is a good point. Maybe I should be excavating something because there's definitely diamonds hidden within the chunks here. Oh, you fell? Shoot. Shoot, I didn't make enough. Oh, there's a chest down here. I'd lost it all. Got it. Sorry, I had chests right next to me. Oh, I'm so stupid. I can't even like fly off the edge of this place and like come and save you. The NoBlock of it all. I guess it is a tree farm, it's just not an automatic tree farm. I feel like in the spirit of it, we got 6 bone meal. Literally, we just need this 1 to grow, Observer. Yeah! Oh, I'm so excited for my feet to touch the ground. Oh, glorious, we're back. Yeah, let's never discuss that again. First of all, that's how you say woohoo with a space. I'm gobsmacked. I didn't know that about you. Okay, this is so much nicer. Oh, we're back. We're back. I can get rid of all this ugly water on our base. All right, it's time to build back better, Observer. You can really go and take things for granted. You know what I mean? And maybe that's something we should apply more to our regular life, because I feel like if I didn't have gravity, I've never thought to be thankful for gravity, but lo and behold, we just have a mushroom just stuck down, waterlogged in the fish. Well, we're gonna need some beautification here, Observer, because this really made our base a whole lot uglier. It looks like we got actively griefed. Like we would get banned from another server for doing this. Here, I'm gonna start the repair process. It kind of just looks like our fish farm has a little water slide to it now. Safely say we've had 0 people drown over at Fish Farm Fanatics. I think our tent has seen better days. I'm kind of just going an open air concept. Now that the term open air isn't like a threat, I think it's good to return back to basics. You know, it's not fantastic. Yeah, that creeper does suck. And see ya. Nice. That's why the old stone axe is a good call. You know, I hear it does more damage than diamond sword, is that right? Yeah, 9 attack damage, that's crazy. I'm gonna get rid of some of these excess chests that just keep baiting me as I'm walking around. You know what's pretty funny? Is I have company over right now, and I was telling Observer before we started recording this that like, you ever have someone over and you have to go like do something like work in this case, and I'm just like, oh man, I gotta go, and then you know, you've walked out the doorway 3 different times, and you're just like, I just feel stupid keeping going back and forth. I immediately recognize how ridiculous our job is when I picture like, oh yeah, sorry, I gotta go play Minecraft. Oh my gosh, there's a skeleton here that I'm gonna die to. No, I'm not. Oh yeah, best that's ever done it. But anyway, just the idea of like, oh, sorry, I as much as I would love to stay in chat, I do have to go float up into the sky for 50 minutes. I don't know, I felt like that. I was visiting my friend, DJ, from the channel Animator versus Games, and I was staying over and DJ had to record some episodes with Alan. So they were recording and they were just playing this game called Ship of Fools. And like I walked over and I was like, oh, what's going on? And he's like, oh man, I'm just playing Ship of Fools. And he's like, gotta be on still. So it was just like, oh yeah, I forget that he's on the clock, but it's just to play this one game where you're a bunch of fish. Like, I get it. All right, well, next up on our docket, I'm thinking enchantment table. That's what I'm thinking. We've got books. We got a better start on this. All right, prepare to see an enchantment table in your inventory. Oh, sorry, an enchanting table. Where should we put? I actually kind of like putting it up here on top of the NoBlock area, just in the void. I think that's fun. All right, well, that's set up. Do I have any leather to like really get started on? All right, let me make some books. I just used the Book of Bad. Like, no more challenges, we're done. Foiled again. That doesn't sound good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Observer, we got a blood moon coming up. Well, the thing about blood moons is we can't sleep through it. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, you want to go kill a bunch of these mobs? Maybe this is the way we get some of that loot. You're running very fast for someone who doesn't know where this ends. Oh, this is intimidating. I might actually need to hold a torch. I didn't know that it changed everything. Yeah, we made this very big. Oh, this is actually kind of a cool angle for our thing. That's like when you ask someone else when someone else takes a photograph of you and you're like, oh, I didn't even know that's what I looked like. We can use the top of half slabs, right? Okay, I'll do that. I'll make some cobblestone slabs like that. Whoa, zombie. That really freaked me out. So are the mobs harder too? I'm very unfamiliar with this. I just thought blood moons were a cool concept. Wait, does our armor not work if it's getting ticked for breaking? That's my guess. We need a bow or something. Here, you keep them distracted. I'll come in with the axe. Yeah, there you go, Observer. Yeah, it's not as scary as I thought it was gonna be, honestly. The music, I thought after the lunar moon, this was gonna be like way over the top. There's some mods that add in just music that's like you're playing Doom. All right, more blocks, more stew, more blocks. You got it, Observer. Running a bit low on blocks for if we want to keep it all cobblestone. We could get a lot more if we want to do like other slabs. Yeah, I don't think we're using tough or anything. I think that's fine to use. Whoa, that's a lot more mobs now. Oh my gosh. Yeesh. Man, the axe is coming in handy, especially if we're both splitting up like axe and sword duties, so we're not using the same thing. That's smart. All right. Who needs a mob farm? We just got one right here. We just need to have them be dying and then that's it. Oh, I need the shield. Okay, good. Ow, our armor broke. Whoa! Observer died. Okay, I'm going to run back. I have no hunger. Oh my gosh! That's absurd. Do we still have helmets? That is absurd. It's not like a zombie siege? What in the world's going on? I don't even know if I could use the sword to help you. All right, here we go, Observer. Come on, we gotta take him down. Oh, we got a head? This is gonna be a lot of mob drops as soon as they burn. Well done, Observer. Okay, first blood moon, pretty good. Maybe not my favorite thing in human history, but hey. Oh, we gotta make a place to put our mob heads. There you go. We'll call them bed heads. Got a lot of anger bee ones. You got the rabbit? Okay, so that's all of them. Still shockingly low, I feel. Oh, but so many bones. I want to get the full enchantment set up. Although we have died so much, we don't even have any levels. I think we could get crazy things even just with a plain mob farm, honestly. Because it's 2 players, double the mob cap. Come on! I will eventually kill you all for your heads, but right now I need more. And then just the 2 sheep off in the distance. Nice. I guess we have some rabbit hide. I could use this for leather. Couple more books, if you're a nerd, and a couple of stripped oak, if you're a nerd, and then bookshelves, just 2 more. A slow going situation here. I genuinely think that one of the ways that the armor works with this shared inventory is that every time that it updates, it counts it as like, we don't have armor for that tick. I don't know. Something weird's going on. Oh, silverfish head. Nice. Bit more breeding. That can't hurt, at least not now. Whoa, that's a cool sword. That was a good haul. All right, I'm gonna come downstairs and check in on you. What level are you on? You're on the stronghold level? Oh, so 1 lower, okay. Hey, Observer. Hey, you made some good work of this place. Oh, charged creeper, you got it. Did we get a slime head? No. It was dramatic effect, I guess. He just like stopped midway. Oh my gosh, we're almost kitted out to the max here, Observer. Watch out. You're gonna need protection, and I'm gonna need protection too. The diamond axe rocks. We might still need to have a second pickaxe in the inventory just so we're not. Whoa! And I got a creeper head! Yeah, that wasn't gonna be one that we got easily from getting our own trident, so rock on. The wolf! I can finally tame the wolf. Nice. I'm gonna name you... What's the thing you get if you're like down in the mines? Black Lung? All right, you're Black Lung. That's cool. That sounds like a pirate name. The Ballad of the Black Lung. You be hearing ghost stories, don't you? Hey, polar bear. It's a good thing you don't have a baby polar bear next to you, otherwise you'd be a lot meaner. Come on, Black Lung. Oh, Black Lung's just gonna go hang out in the boat. I guess he is a pirate. Well, sweet. We're gonna go break for lunch. Observer's gonna go work at the egg mine. I'm gonna go work at the regular mine of cobblestone, I guess. Hopefully not burn to death. Then I can just use F3T. Woohoo! Well, alrighty. We have no pickaxe, but we do have a lot of cobblestone. So I'm gonna get out of here, and then I think we can put this towards the old mob farm any second now. Hey, there we go. Well, I can definitely hear a zombie. Okay, mobs can spawn here. Got it. Good to know. Holy smokes. Good. Glad that we have the creeper boat situation. I didn't really plan that out. So we got all the cobblestone and I broke my pickaxe. But we do have a creeper in the boat and in the mushroom pen. 50 eggs. Oh yeah, we're gonna be expanding. And see ya. Mushrooms are creepy, but you're creeper. All right, well, you want to build the mob farm together? Okie doke. So do you want to remove that platform, or you think just torch it up? I think we just torch it up, right? Speaking of torch it up, I'm gonna torch up whatever is getting them to spawn around here. There's a zombie somewhere. Ah, there he is. Dink, 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 donk. All right, observer, let's get to it. All right, expansion. Here we go. It is really funny seeing the vines grow just on like, oh, we got an angry bee one. Yeah, surprisingly, no angry bee head from that one. Oh, here you go, I got one. All right, we got a scarecrow. That feels, ooh, 2 mystery eggs. Ow. Oh, is the bee from our other place that wasn't angry at me? It joined the fray. Oh, that's not great, because then that's gonna mean that we lost a bee there. I also have half a heart. Wow, I forget how much poison sucks. Listening to all the clicks and like synchronized, like in a symphony of clicks as you're going through is very discombobulating as all the things are loading up. Oh, great, another monster one. Why am I not surprised? Oh, bees, fantastic. Ow. Maybe I should just let them sting me and die. Maybe that's more humane in a way. It is very funny when you kill off the angry bee and then they drop the head and then it just looks like the bee just fell to the ground. It's like basically the same size. All right, well, the clump expands. For those keeping score, this is called the clump. This is our central hub. I will go expand other areas. That sounds fun. Maybe if I could find something like the stronghold or something, that would be good to know. I'm gonna stick to the stronghold level. That seems like a good place to expand to try and find it. Okay, I guess I interrupted a creeper party. Sorry, everybody. Well, that was fine. Another little bit of baked potatoes and mining. What's dying? Oh, skeleton horse. Wait, a skeleton horse trapped down here. Oh, but they all just died. They literally generated in the wall, so they all just immediately perished. And I guess they perished again, come to think of it. Oh, is that a blue moon? Hey, good stuff. There's gotta be something. I'm missing something. I don't know how you find the stronghold. I don't know if you just have to keep generating the catacombs or if like eventually there is like a spawning behavior. Oh, there's end layers. Oh. Okay, I'll keep generating lower. We haven't gone lower in a while. That's netherrack, so it must be down here. Oh yes, the nether fortress layer that I found. Sweating yet? What's that mean? Reach the sea of lava. Ooh. But I suppose we can go lower than the sea of lava is what I'm hearing. Otherwise, why would there be other achievements? There's gotta be a way to get lower. It's easy enough to fill out the blocks as I go, because it's all touching on barriers, so I could just click down some of the cobblestone that we have. I do kind of want to see how low we can go. Oh, if we had gravel or something. Okay, well that's the bone blocks? That certainly is quartz. What in the world is this? Okay. I found like a copper and quartz cathedral? What the? This is what happens in a sea of lava, really? Hey, the end! Oh, this baby zombie has no idea that I'm just swiping around, clipping its, ow, Ow! It does. No, it has an idea. I keep cursing myself. Commentator's curse is what Dan called it one time. Did I find an end city? Sorta. I found like endermites. I've been spoiled. The deepest point, you say? Are we at the bedrock layer? We are. Well, we went and got the rest of the achievements. We got to the lowest point, so that's kind of cool. All right, I'm back to bringing my mysterious eggs to go explore. Oh, great, another boss one. Oh, great, 2 boss ones in a row. It's always wild to me that a stone axe does the same amount of damage as a diamond axe. Oh yeah, more diamond armor. We don't even need villagers. Hey, an explosive egg. I can go use it on the bedrock to get the nice try thing. All right, let's go use this explosive egg and see what that happens to be. It just kills us forever. Oh, it's soft locks. Oh, there's dripstone down here. We could use that in our mob shoot. That's not a bad call. Wait, I used the explosive on the bedrock layer and then it just dropped down to mysterious. It popped up the, like, the no sign and then it just gave me a mysterious egg back. That sucks. Whoa! Ow, hold on, I got endermites on me. Where are you? Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Yeah? There you are, hey! Wow. Is there like a spawner for endermites? How in the world are there so many? Oh my gosh, well we found this. We do have to definitely clear out the obsidian that it generated inside of, but not bad at all. I just found that by just expanding the bedrock. Oh, I kind of see this though, because some of the obsidian generated like in the bedrock, so I wonder if this is the way that we get lower or something. I don't know. Or you have to use it to the side, and then that counts as using it on the bedrock layer. I guess we'll find out if we get another explosive egg. Well, holy smokes, we can get to the end and the nether now. We still gotta make our base and stuff, but we are a lot closer to the end than I was thinking. All right, Observer, do you need help? A giant blue-looking slime over here. I went to a concert recently with my girlfriend. We went over to LA. It was a quick day trip. They did a Shovel Knight concert, my favorite game ever. And it was done by the people who do 8-Bit Big Band, and it was really cool to get to go see. So anyway, we get there, we're all dressed up for the show. There was no place to sit. I realized that it was like standing room only for this whole concert. That's fine, whatever, I'll just stand. We got a rail and stuff to go hang out on. The music kicks in, and it was obnoxiously loud. Like, I've never understood that with concerts, how they just blare it at the top volume. It's one of the reasons why I don't go to a lot of concerts. Oh, this is to stop spiders, the slabs? Got it. So both of us turn to each other and like mouth the words like, we need earplugs. On my watch, it shows like the loudness level, so I check that, and I'm very curious. I'm like, okay, how loud could it possibly be, right? And I check it, and it starts the watch at like, oh, okay, you're actually at a safe listening volume. And I thought, there's absolutely no way. My teeth are chattering. And then I read on it, and it says, oh, if you were wearing AirPods, you would be at a safe listening volume. And I'm like, why do you default to that? This is the time where you need to put out a promotion thing, is being like, oh, well, if you're using one of our other products, you'd be just fine. But unfortunately for you, you're not gonna be able to hear your child laugh when you get old. So we ended up going and buying earplugs during the intermission, which was great and all, until you realize that like the earplugs were $2 a piece, which is an outrage to have hearing. The rest of the concert was great. I'm coming down. And into the water. Are we done? Hey, our first drop. Keep making this staircase bigger as you go. Whoa, okay, well, that is the problem with them not dying on the fall. Here's some slabs in the inventory. Oh my gosh. God, the creeper dropping right next to you is always intimidating. Oh my gosh, the creepers could still explode. There we go. Okay, so the path block lets us get just the 1 pixel sneaky kills. Okay, that's much better. If the creepers could see us through that, they deserve to kill us, is what I'm saying. Oh, we got a chicken. Chicken jockey. Come on. You know, this mob farm is more respectful than some people during their showing for chicken jockey. Whoa, okay, they can still explode. I mean, now we're fine. They're just dropping to their death. I don't think we're ready to gunpowder fire, but we already got 64 and 14. No looting at all. You know what's funny is that we have shared inventory on, which is a very not common feature, and then we don't have other common features like shared sleep. We don't need to turn it on, but it just further encapsulates how odd the challenges are in this thing. I was like, oh, I'll go sleep for us, because obviously why wouldn't I be able to? We both share everything. Also, you took the red bed, and I never said anything about it until right now. You never said anything about it, but that just has to do with your lack of vocal cords. I took the white bed first? I don't believe this for a second. Run the clip? I don't, well, okay. Well, this is gonna be embarrassing if there's a big old clip of me doing, okay. I'm sorry I started us off to a bad start. Whoa, okay, you're immediately making me feel a lot better by putting it all on our kit. So, Observer, in the time since, did some AFKing for us. We built an automatic egg farm here, as you can see, which is very cool. And especially with how many of these eggs we got, that's awesome. It's like Easter all over again. Or the people who are hoarding eggs, which I never understood. Because eggs are perishable. It's not like toilet paper or like Kleenexes. We're like, okay, well, maybe I should get this in advance. You know, you never know when you'll need them. Well, how many eggs are you gonna go through, Gaston? Absolutely not. Anyway, you know, I just had the realization that there could have been blood moons that were going on and stuff while you were just AFKing away, Observer, which is a very funny image. This is a pro move, by the way, Observer. I gotta give you props for this. Putting the waterlogged leaves in the center of the crop field. That's a good hack. Anyone who wants to put that in their world, that's the best way to have your crops, because then you can just walk over it. Very nice. Observer, I think it's time for us to build the egg temple. Is that it? Is that what's on our to-do list? Yeah, egg temple. Oh, but building this egg build also means another challenge is we have to use a specific resource pack while we build our egg temple. All right, we've wanted to make something that could signify the egg. How about we do it if everything is just a 1x1 texture? We're gonna see how pretty this mysterious egg looks like. Oh, Marv. The mushrooms. Well, you still look pretty good. That's nice that your observer face didn't change. This is ridiculous. Do you have it on yet? This is insane. The mushrooms are just so funny. It is interesting that like the pigs didn't change, the sheep neither, but I mean, yeah, this should, I think this sufficiently tells us what to do. I guess everything's pixel art when you're building like this. The glass isn't even there. It's just invisible. Hey, you can sit down. There you go. All right, so are we building the egg temple in the center here, or are we, what do you think, Observer? Oh, you're breaking it. I'm gonna take that as a yes. That's fine. We can make a central build. There we go. Oh, good call. Yeah, we could just leave the hoppers there, so then we just run by, punch it, still picks it up, and then we're collecting it. Awesome. Well, mysterious eggs are gonna have a mysterious build, because I don't exactly know what we're doing here. I mean, it's gotta look egg-esque, right? Exactly. Let's go over the top, all right? This egg's brought a lot for us. Let's give it something special to look back on too. The vines are ridiculous. Yeah, get a top angle here. Look at the torches just off in the distance on our mob farm. Oh, wow, look at how many we've got. Okay, yeah, as soon as I zoom in, I didn't realize they were getting so many things. Well done, Observer. I'm gonna go put in these hoppers over at the mob dropper while we're crafting those up, Observer. Oh, I got a skeleton skull. Cool. I guess we're getting more luck with the mob heads. That's nice. Should I go kill some cows so we get some leather for enchanting? Okay. All right. It is kind of sad having to kill off these cows for the first time, but when you don't have to see their face, you get a lot less sad about it. Like what? Oh, you're gonna look up at me? You're just a blob. Whoa. Well, that's a good point. We need to design our egg. Ow. We need to design our egg structure with no holes to fall into, first of all. But we need to design it to be able to catch all of the egg bonanzas or whatever that is. So, this is the no text pack on top of the 1 pixel pack. Not only do we not know what everything actually looks like, we just know what color things are. Like, sure, I know what a pickaxe is, but I don't exactly know what brown cube is. I can't even see your text. What the? There's no item counts. What? Oh, this challenge just got a whole lot harder, Observer. Let me sleep up and then we'll start tackling this. Yeah, let's do a little pattern there. That looks nice. I think this is cobbled deep slate by sound. I guess that's mostly what we're operating off of. That's wood. Okay. Well, so far it looks nice. All right, so what's the design that you're going for here, Observer? I want to make sure that I'm accurately filling into this. Okie doke, so we're going for an egg, we're calling this Egg Mountain. Mount cracks a lot. I think a boulder design is a safe bet. I don't know how you make an egg. I've been trying to lay one for years. But here we go. And then I think it goes in like this, right? Does it go up like that too? Well, it certainly looks like an egg. I think we might need to bring up this corner. We can kind of texture it. Oh yeah, if you go into F3, it does nothing. So that's kind of cool. You know what? This is a good way of focusing on the fundamentals of building because we got to really worry about shape when it's all you have. It's not excellent. It looks like more of a big yolk. I'm done. I'm out of egg-based puns. Scrambling my brain trying to think of more, but it isn't over easy to come up with. I have an idea for this place, Observer. All right, if we get yellow, we can make a yoke on the inside. Okay, so yellow glass on the inside. I can work on the white blocks. I'm gonna go try to find iron because I need shears for our sheep. Oh boy. I don't like our chances of finding iron in the mines, come to think of it. I do like that it gets us down here and exploring the rest of the challenge. There's a creeper swimming up our water fountain. And a pole. Hey! Where are you? Are you in the water? Okay, well, you're in the water and I didn't see you, so no harm, no foul, I guess. Ooh, if I take a shovel, I can get the snow down here, and then I can use a snow golem for white blocks. No iron, no worries. That's what I've always said when I have an iron deficiency and fall down the stairs. Do we have a pumpkin? I'm gonna go see if we have a pumpkin. I forgot looking for this pumpkin. It's not nearly as enjoyable as I thought it was gonna be. Well, it should be an orange block instead of an orange flat thing. Oh, we have pumpkin seeds here. It is interesting seeing which of our items don't stack, and you're like, oh, that's probably a named chest. I'm immediately throwing away our sorting system, but in fairness, our sorting system kind of threw away us. Hey, well, that should get us to shears, and then we could use that on the sheep to get white wool, and then that helps us out quite a bit. There is something trippy about trying to push more iron into your inventory, and the ingot doesn't go up. Don't escape. Hey, stop. I said don't escape. You'd think prisoners would be better listeners. Here you go, just stay right there. Thank you. All right, I can make the yoke, Observer. Here we go. So I just put a little bit of white wool here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Ooh, we have string too. What am I doing? We could use string for this. I don't know how low we should be going with the white wool. That is kind of a fun interior for this egg, though. It's got a gray shell. It's probably not the healthiest chicken, but you know, the coal just being a black dot at the bottom there is very funny. Oh, I realized we're not gonna get any more sheep wool. They don't have any grass. I might be able to cheat it though, because I could just spawn grass underneath them. Sorry, sheep. Don't worry about a thing. I'm going to give you plenty of grass. Hopefully right here. Nope, that's pain. There you go, there's a little more grass. Ooh, that's awkward. There we go. That should be enough, I hope. Sorry for the one that fell, but at least he didn't die. That's a good point. I guess we could use other white blocks that it wouldn't be any the wiser. That's something that's wood, apparently. You can kind of tell by the tool you need to use to mine it. Okay, well then the interior is going to be yellow. Yellowy orangey. That's something orange. That's pumpkins. I found pumpkins because I tried to turn it, I thought it was wood, and then I tried to convert it, and then it just was pumpkin. Okay, do I have the snow still? I could use the snow. Oh, I think that's snow? No, that's snow. Shoot. Man, my inventory is a mess and I don't even know why. That's not the pumpkin. This is the pumpkin. There we go. You look marvelous. Well, this is our easiest to get white block. We might want to swap some of the other things in there from whatever they are, wool, so then we can get the yellow blocks back. We can dye those. All right, we have our white interior. Now we just make the center part yellow. That's wood. No, that's pumpkin. That's like an acacia plank. There we go. That's a little bit of yellow in there. I think that looks pretty good. Thank you. The other sheep are not sheeping yet, but we got a few wool from that one. Oh, and a lot of cleanup. The snow golem in no cage was kind of a bad call, but we got yellow. That's fine. I got yellow dye. There you go. All right, I've got some amount of yellow. I got 2 yellow wool. Oh, I could make carpets in the middle, and then that would do it. Okay, carpets it is. I got the idea, Observer, don't you worry. We need a better way of getting in and out of our pens. We need that carpet trick sometime soon. Maybe moss carpet, because other carpet feels a little hard to get right now. Eat the grass! Don't just look at me. Eat it! Oh, this is just rich. Okay, well, new territory, I guess. All right, just let the sheep eat the grass. I guess they will eat some of this grass. That's a good thing, Observer. I mean, the sheep shouldn't be that mad. We're kind of expanding their enclosure right now. I don't know why they're trying to escape. This is kind of a lovely situation for them. Oh my gosh, a lot of them are escaping. Oh my gosh! Yeah, hold on. I got that hay bale that I found. I can turn it into wheat again. There you go. Isn't wheat just also grass? I feel like you guys should be able to use something with this. Literally, just put your head down and touch grass. Not you! Oh my gosh, the baby just ate the grass right in front of its parent. Women and children first is not supposed to apply to grass. Fine, I'll just pump one of the kids full of weed and then eventually it'll grow up and then be something I could shear. Oh my gosh, the kids keep eating the grass. They don't even need it. Can you get big and strong, huh? Not if I have anything to say about it. I'll show you how the lamb chops, okay? I could expand it this way and try to get them something. Oh, it was like a mushroom event. The wool's back. Get over here. I got it. Get out. Where are the dandelions? Observer, do you see any dandelions? I'm kind of at a lost cause. Hold on, I can go get bones from the farm, the mob farm, and bone meal and get this. This is so much effort for just a yellow interior. Dandelion, perfect. Okay, that gives you exactly one. Really? I'm kind of shocked by that. There we go. Woohoo! Observer, and with that, we have finished the egg yolk. Well done. All right, let's turn it back off and see what happened. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be so whimsical. Hey, that's certainly the egg done. All right, now I gotta clean up the snow golem. This is a terrible idea, just for a few white blocks that you can't even see. Here we go. And the last polishing. Fantastic. Well, we got a lot of snowballs. It just involved using our whole base as the snow farm. I'm thinking our next act of business is that we got to get the enchanting room all set up, and we also got to find villagers. So I think we can start to split up again. All right, we have 34 books. We need 45. All right, cover this up just so that we can get a actual walking platform. And then we're back, cool. 11 leather, that gets us there. We do need more sugarcane though. Luckily, it's ready to harvest, fantastic. Okie doke, let me pick up a couple of these. Thank you. Awesome, alrighty. I'm going to make paper, make few more books and bookshelves. That brings us to 15, and we have an enchanting setup. Awesome. It's a good thing we don't share levels with the shared inventory, otherwise that'd be a whole new problem. Well done. Our floating enchanting setup is back in business with a rickety drawbridge to it. All right, here we go for looting. You need lapis. All right, I can just bring the lapis over, honestly. There's not really a purpose in having lapis not in an enchanting area. I just leave it all over here, usually when I build one of these things. Oh, awesome. Everyone's favorite sword, the Bane of Arthropods 4, Sweeping Edge 3. For a farm that gives us no spiders. Awesome. All right, grindstone, done. Hey, we got it! Nicely done. All right, so the reason that we wanted looting 3 so badly is the way that we have it coded in this pack is that if we get looting 3, that's going to increase our chances substantially. I believe it even gives us a 100% chance of getting all the mob heads. So that actually makes this challenge that we've been trying to do possible in the first place. Well, first of all, we gotta show this off, right? So if I take this cow that got a little too big for its britches, we now get the cow head. Awesome. So the way that it was in this pack already is that different mobs had different percentages, but now we've got it so we could just always get it. Oh my gosh! Killing the one rabbit gave me rabbit head evil. Oh, that's a glitch. But hey, we got all the rabbit heads from one variant. That was a little barbaric. I felt like I popped a piñata full of more people. Okay, well I'm gonna keep exploring just all around with all these extra eggs that you got us, and we'll see what mob heads we can collect. Ooh, silverfish. That's a head we don't have, I don't think. Oh, nope, spider. Same sounds. Spider head, we don't have because we can't get it from our mob farm. Sweet. Anything down there? I guess the ocean layer is probably a pretty good one to explore for heads. Hey, a drowned. I don't know if I've seen a drowned yet. Well, now we got a drowned head, so we don't need to see it ever again, nor will he ever see ever again. Dolphin. Dead dolphin. Man, the dolphin head looks ridiculous. It just looks like you cut off its nose. Is that dolphin just gonna kill itself in the magma block? Sure enough. Well, ain't that sad. But not sad enough where I, like, you know, stop doing what I'm doing. The frog actually is more sad. Wait, there's no variant heads for the frogs? That's a missed opportunity. Ooh, an axolotl. I don't want to kill off the axolotl immediately. I'm gonna store the axolotl real quick so I don't have to do that. All right, let me try to get more axolotls for us. Whoa, I found like a buried treasure set up. A bunch of turtle scute, that's cool. Oh, hey, another axolotl. Well, that is great for us and very sad for him. All right, come on. Well, you're gonna see some axolotl heads pop up in your inventory too. Even including the rare blue one. Yeah, there is some like weird thing with the pack where it just gives us all of the variants. I guess 100% drop collection from looting 3 means 100% drop collection, no questions asked, go figure. Well, I can go bring up these heads that I've collected so far, and then go try again on a different layer. We're needing to increase our head storage here pretty quick, Observer. I feel like we should build something with the heads. I think that'd be a cool way of indicating it. And then we just like give depth for ones that are variants. Yeah, a big wall of mob heads would be cool. I mean, maybe not for them, but you know. I think I need to keep exploring on this water layer though, because I need guardian stuff. I have a story from, I went out to Thai the other night and I accidentally stumbled into like the beginnings of a fight. It was very strange. I'm at the Thai restaurant. I'm sitting by myself. I got my headphones in. I'm just hanging out. I'm probably watching whatever. It's probably an Arlo video, honestly. As I'm sitting down, I hear what seems to be the middle of an altercation between the waiter and the dad who's one of the customers there with his kids. I don't know what started it, but I know what it built up to. The waiter's like, you want to go meet me outside? And he's like, let's do it right now. The owner walks over and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, tells the waiter to go in the back. And he's like, you gotta tell your waiter not to talk to customers like that. And she's like, absolutely, I know, absolutely. Like, it seems like that should have resolved everything, right? She's like, okay, I'm gonna cover your meal, you know. But then the waiter keeps like walking back and forth in front of the patron and just like keeps making eyes at him. Wow, I found an entire structure entirely made up of, is this like a sponge? Weird. I can never find a way into this thing. It's kind of annoying hitting your head on blocks and then not on others. All right, hello squid. Ow, 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 ow. Don't drown, no, don't drown, do not drown. Whew, I didn't drown. Closer than I would have liked to be though. Oh, so he keeps walking back and forth, making eyes and like pointing outside. It was the cringiest thing. So I'm texting my girlfriend as all this is happening. I'm like, babe, you gotta be here. This is the strangest thing that's going on. He goes and the music changes abruptly in the middle of a song and they started playing Kendrick and I was like, is this Squabble Up? It wasn't. It was TV Off. That's my bad. Still a fight song. Still like very funny to just put on music to like soundtrack your argument with a customer at a restaurant that you're working at. It was the most insane thing for me to be a passive observer because I am the next booth over. It is right in front of me. I'm separated by the back of the booth and that is it. The food is good. I mean, no complaints there. They knocked it out of the park. So, you know, my waiter was delightful. These fish are literally, the dolphins literally will kill themselves on these magma blocks. It's very sad. That's like the plastic straw of the Minecraft world. What do you think, Observer? Do you think I should keep exploring the ocean depth and hoping, or what? Pufferfish. Well, that was worth it. Okay, well, if we're getting pufferfish, I feel like I need to keep exploring. Oh, a squid, a regular squid. That is necessary. Thank you. Wow, they give away tridents for free in this thing. This is crazy. Elder Guardian! Youch, oh my gosh. Whoo, that was a lot of HP done. Ouch, I gotta regen. This whole water layer got a lot more toxic. Great, oh, just great. I let it live long enough to get this. The 3 minutes of wasted time. All right, time to kill the polar bear. Polar bear head, nice. I look like Narfi. Man, the obsidian layer sucks, by the way. Let me just put that out there for posterity. Not my favorite spot. All right, should I expand the nether layer? I think we're gonna need some nether mobs. Hey, I got a rare chest with netherite scrap. Pretty good. Piglin head, thank you. Ooh, a netherite ancient debris block by itself just hanging out here in this bastion style remnant. That's pretty good. I think we'll be able to get ourselves to netherite, Observer. I don't know. There we go. Blaze head. Hey, wither skeleton skulls. I actually didn't realize that this is gonna be extremely advantageous for us getting the wither because right there, ow, with the 4 different ones that I just killed, you should theoretically have the skulls. I don't see them though. Maybe it doesn't change that. That sucks. It's just unobtainable heads, not the ones that are just standard drop. Well, I'll keep sleuthing. Okay, more mysterious eggs. A creeper egg. I think I need to save that for the bottom layer to get us the achievement. Is this like the prison where Steve was at? That's hey, a wither skull in here though. That's not bad at all. Well, I guess we'll kind of need 4 of them, right? To count it towards our every mob head thing. Because we also need the wither head. Zombified piglin heads. I forgot that they were gonna zombify regularly, so that was handy to have. Man, I've killed a lot of wither skeletons and have not gotten a single natural wither skull. It's all from these chests. Ooh, an enchanted pickaxe though. Efficiency 2 ain't bad. They definitely want you to be fighting the wither. What else? I need a piglin brute. That's what I need. Hey, another wither skull. And again, it is from the chest. But that still counts, whatever. I'm not gonna look this gift skull in the mouth. Oh, an enderman. I actually need an enderman head. Ow, ow. Enderman head. I don't like that the enderman sound persists after it dies. Okay, let me see if there's any other layers I can explore down here. Whoa! What in the world? This is like the egg district. What, are we in like the heaven layer? The cloud layer? What is this? Is this frozen? It's mostly quartz and like glowstone. Ow. 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 Okay. Okay. Ow. That was close. Yeah, this is a really weird layer. It's like baby zombies only. Is there lore for this layer? This is very strange. I'm gonna keep exploring this layer, I guess. I didn't really expect what to see down here. Oh, I've got a dating story to tell. All right, so I met my girlfriend through a dating app, and the thing about that was that I've been on dating apps for a while. Obviously not now, so I've been off of dating apps for a while too. Thanks for that, babe. When I was on dating apps, I've never liked my smile. I don't think that I'm very good at smiling. So to be candid, I asked my friend to help me do some pictures, but then what I did with those is that it's like embarrassing to admit, but I think it's a funny story. I used FaceApp just to make my smile a little bigger. And the reason that I felt comfortable doing it was that I showed those pictures to my mom and she didn't even realize. They were just like, look at how happy you are. And I was like, fantastic. If my own mom can't tell, I guess it's fine. She got a big kick out of it. After I had matched with my girlfriend and we'd been dating for a while then, I think we'd probably been dating for like 2 months at this point. We had the conversation of like, oh, what initially drew you to my profile? And she was like, I just thought you had this great, beautiful smile. And I told her how funny it was to me that through all of that, it was a fake smile. I tricked my girlfriend. I guess it was a catfish, but it wasn't a catfish enough where she's been unhappy. I think she's made me smile plenty big, even as big as probably those photos. Armored baby zombies are very annoying to go against. A diamond block. That's pretty nifty. Yeah, this is literally just like the treasure risk reward layer. The lucky block layer. Yeah, exactly. Carrying a lot of bone meal. A hoglin. Nice. Emerald blocks. Emerald blocks are pretty cool when we get villagers finally. It cannot be understated how much your armor wears down when 2 people are using it. Hey, Strider. We'll have to kill a Strider. That's kind of sad. Endermites? That's neat, I guess. I want shulkers. Those might be easier to get through the regular end. All right, so is it directly the layer beneath that's the bedrock layer? Is that how I do? Well, I don't have the explosive eggs in my inventory anyway. I don't know if I use it by going sideways or if I use it by going down into this place. Like, I'll try both, I guess. Thank you. All right, let's see how it goes if I go horizontal. Nice try, perfect. I think that's all the NoBlock achievements then. Well done. You know what I realized? No warden. There's gotta be a deep dark something. It's too perfect. I'm gonna explore the end city layer a little bit. Oh, something went off. Ow, 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 and it was all these endermites. Hey, shulker. Oh, angry enderman, ow. This is a ridiculous amount of endermites. Well, that answers our shulker head problem. The shulker heads look ridiculous. They're like an Oreo sandwich. Ooh, new diamond stuff while we're down here. That's gonna be great about this layer. Oh, it's so loud with all the endermen that I'm killing. I don't even need to barter. This is great. Oh, I found another end portal, funnily enough. I guess it could generate on multiple layers. And a dragon's breath, so we don't even need to do that achievement. Funny. Well, I think that's about everything I can get from this layer, unless there's like a surprise elytra. Hey, a dragon head. I guess that counts as one of our heads, maybe. I don't know. There's probably an actual dragon head, right? I feel like I've seen a skin with it before. Oh, another end portal. Wow, these are not as rare as I was thinking they were. All these endermen, if I don't look at them, then they don't get mad at me. They all say what's up to each other. Hey, I can escape, finally. We can explore this warped layer, I guess. A lot of diamond tools. This is pretty good. Did you know the guy who made Potion Seller wrote challengers? So, there was this old internet video of this guy using just iMovie warps to make his face go weird. Photo booth. Is that what it's called? Photo booth on iMac. Yeah. He keeps going back and forth from them and doing this bit where he's like, Potion Seller, I require your strongest potions. He's like, my strongest potions would kill you. It's like, Potion Seller, please, I need the potions. It's like, my potions would kill us men. 5 times as strong as you. What makes you think you could do with my potions? And it's just that repeated, and it's very dumb, but it's very funny. The final wrinkle to that story is that he wrote challengers, the like high prestige movie with Zendaya and the movie about tennis. That blew my mind when I found that out. I haven't found a single piglin brute down there, so I'm gonna assume that while they do exist in this, I'm just not having any luck. you ever think you can't rebrand, look at that. That's an interesting phenomenon to me. When you get people who are like, some people love to be remembered for one thing or whatever. You know, they'll play into the meme every time that you see them. Hey, Piglin Brew! Oh no, it's zombified, dang it! Well, at least we know it's possible. And then other people hate it, absolutely. You know, especially if you're trying to reinvent yourself. I can imagine it could be annoying. But like, I don't know, I think that there is a genuine sense of like, if someone cares enough to even remember you positively in any light, awesome. Piglin Brew, kill it, quick. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, finally got it. Wait, zombified piglins go after zoglins? That was shocking to me. I guess that makes it, wow, to the death and then some. I think we've got every nether mob head except for magma cubes. Oh, and ghasts. That's gonna be an awkward one. Is that regular slimes that are above me? Yes, it is. I guess we need slime heads. This is ridiculous because the slime heads are just the size of baby slimes, so it just looks like they're dropping even more. 14 from one big slime. Yeah, that'll do. And probably a good point is if I used a explosive egg on one of these things, we can get a lot of obsidian. Yes, we can. All right, we'll never have to mine for obsidian now. The surface. Man, should I like use something on our sword just to mend it up real quick? That's probably the best call. All right, let's try for an Unbreaking 3 sword to merge our swords into Holy Matroswordy. Sharpness 4, knockback 2, not bad. Sharpness 4, looting 3. I just got another one of those. Okay, I'll keep that one safe. And we have enough enchanting bottles. I'm gonna keep trying to go through those and then do one more. Oh, there's a few more swords in here too. Okay, I could just use these. Sharpness 4 and breaking 3, finally. Matroswordy. There we go. All right, let's go explore some of these forgotten layers. A stray! That's something we need. Also a wolf, which is unfortunately something we need. A goat! What else are we looking for? Arctic fox, maybe? I heard one. Let me go listen for it again. I definitely heard one back at spawn. Or like at the central of this. There's the Arctic fox. It's on the other side of this wall, which shall be its grave. Oh, hey, another one. Well, you can live. You'll just be the last of your species, which I hear is a lovely existence. Nothing to be compared to. Explore the mineshaft layer, I suppose. Cave spiders. Oh, there's like a redstone wiring one. What in the world? Dude, we're in the redstone mines, just like the Minecraft movie said. Oh, okay, there's one that's entirely made out of TNT. Awesome. Well, I dismantled that pretty quick, thank goodness. Luckily I didn't spawn too close to the redstone one. Ouch. Where even is the mesa layer? It's above the water one? Or below the water one? Weird. A strange themed area. Oh, a sarcophagus? What? Hey, wolf. Oh, God. Well, we got all the wolf heads. By the hint that we got armadillo scoot from this, I'm thinking we can get armadillos, as well as husks. This is kind of cool. Desert ruins. IJA does great maps. I mean, I don't know if that was already obvious with the fact that we played so much of this already in this video, but this is very cool. A horse! Or is it a mule? Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's a camel! The camel head is ridiculous. I got a mule. A zombie villager! Well, okay, I need to weed it out from the husks. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, if we bring that to the surface, we can convert it. You're lucky he's blocking my exit, otherwise I would have bailed something quick. All right, we got our kelp bubble column now. Here, there's a crafting table for you. Ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna die. I was at the grocery store and I was walking through. At the front of the grocery store, they had a lemon-flavored sparkling water drink, but they called it Italian lemon shaved ice. And I was like, well, that sounds so much nicer. Ultimately, it's still a lemon-flavored thing. Nothing changed about it except for what they decided to put on the box and put in your head. It's the power of suggestion, is I think really what we're talking about here. One of the funniest examples of this to me is the rebranding of mayo to aioli. I'm not the first person to point this out, but it always cracks me up that, you know, an aioli dip is, oh, it's so refined, right? It's so fancy. If I was just like, hey, you want garlic mayo? You'd be like, oh no, that's weird. What's with white people and mayo? But you say aioli and it's like, ooh, wow. I guess we really got something here. That sticks with me in one sense because it makes me think of it in the sense of like YouTube, because YouTube is all packaging with titles and thumbnails, and YouTube has a very well-documented phenomenon, which is that if you just change a title or thumbnail, you could draw a whole bunch of new viewership to a video. Out of nowhere, it's really shocking how much of an impact it has. It's kind of hard to demonstrate. If you're someone as a viewer who's like, didn't I see this video already? Why do you keep changing the thumbnail? There's kind of two prongs about that. One of those can be that they didn't actually change the thumbnail. YouTube lets you now run 3 thumbnails simultaneously through a thing called A/B testing. Really, it's an ABC test. I just bone milled it all the way up, so. All right, now we just lead it up. Usually people used to have to do this because they would go and manually change the thumbnails themselves. So if you're like, wow, that person keeps changing the thumbnail, it's like every time that they keep switching it. It's not really that. It's really that YouTube's letting them run 3 simultaneously. I mean, sure, some people do still manually change it. That's one of the parts I find interesting about this job is that you can just switch things around, and just like that, you can get people interested in most anything just with the right pitch. You know, I saw this video that was about, it showed a bunch of plots in the desert, and it was like how the UN is holding back this desert. And when you say it like that, that's fascinating to me. But the actual conversation of agricultural expansion and all that, I could not care less about. But if someone makes the right video about it, and then I'm sold. I think that idea, though, of framing changing your perception of things can also apply to life. I think of this one example. I've never been someone who was particularly a big fan of zoos. It's not that I had anything wrong with them. It's just that, like, I'm not going out of my way to go to a zoo. I felt like when I've seen one, I've seen them all, you know what I mean? But what actually helped me kind of enjoy going to the zoo more was that I eventually decided, hey, if I take out my camera, and at the time I had a disposable camera while I was on a trip with my girlfriend, it was like, if I take this camera and I think about taking pictures of all the mobs, oh my gosh, I'm Minecraft brained. If I take pictures of all of the animals, then it's like I'm playing Pokemon Snap in, you know, the real world. And just that little bit of framing helped me enjoy it a lot more. That hat really blended in. I didn't even notice it. That's funny. We did it! That's only one though, right? Hey! Well done, Observer. Finally put this thing back on. What other layer do I need to explore? The Mesa. But yeah, Mesa looks promising because it could have Armadillo. Hey, there's villagers spawning in this one. Okay, well, we got a mule. That's nice. Oh, Ravager and Vindicator. Wow. That's a good pull. Oh, I am drowning. I'm drowning. Ah! I feel like there's got to be a layer where villagers spawn, considering all this. I found another zombie villager. Sweet. Wow, there's a lot of gold blocks down here. That makes sense for them to be zombie villagers down here, because there's all these sarcophaguses and stuff. How in the world do I get back up? Pretty sure it's here. Okay, it definitely is. All right, where it is. I have the soul sand in my inventory. I can just place it at any level. I got him. Well, cool. I'm gonna get the achievement now too. All right, more exploring. No skulk is shocking to me. Hey, a regular horse. That's gonna be great for us and terrible for it. Oh my gosh, we also got so many horse heads, if you wouldn't mind putting those away. Villager? Wandering trader? What is that? I hear a villager or wandering trader next to me. Wandering trader. He didn't spawn with any wandering trader llamas though. VidCon last year, I was like, okay, you know, my friends came out here and stuff. My girlfriend was there, my roommate was there, my friend Parkser was there to come and support me while I was doing my panel and stuff. It was very sweet. And I was like, let me go treat you guys. What's a nice restaurant? I look up on Yelp, which usually doesn't lead me astray. Ow. Ow. Wow, that was strong. And there's this restaurant called the White House. It's just a White House. And while we're there, we see one of the sides is white chocolate mashed potatoes. And now I know what you might think, which is like, why would you ever order white chocolate mashed potatoes? But my thinking was, okay, maybe they know something that I don't, right? Maybe they're like, they know that white chocolate and mashed potatoes go weirdly well together, and I'm the fool, right? If they're putting it on this fancy place restaurant, it's probably good. So sure, let's order the white chocolate mashed potatoes. Not only does the food take forever to come out, and it's hard for me to just put it into words of how gross it was, and we're all just going around in circles being like, how in the world is this something that they serve that isn't just like a gag gift? A regular villager. Well, that would have been nice to know. Well, I do need to kill a villager for the head. Villager head, baby. Yeah, generated with an emerald block room down here. Armadillo! Armadillo head. A little rolled up armadillo. It looks a little horrifying on your head, but it is very cute. But white chocolate mashed potatoes were so gross. It was such an expensive bill. Just a nightmare. So I need to go get my car. They charge you for parking at this place. It is a completely vacant lot. We went pretty late in the day to eat there. I think they had said that I needed to do valet only or something. I think that's why it was paid. I'm trying to remember the story as I'm going. I think it was valet. Yes, that is valet because I wouldn't have done this. So they valeted my car into a handicap spot. They go to retrieve the car and then they're like, oh yeah, that's gonna be $6. Are you kidding me? My car, I'm looking at my car in a vacant lot. I'm required to do this? Whatever. And then they're like, oh, sorry, we can't run your card. So then they make me wait to charge me $6 to get my car. Oh, I was livid. And Parkser was dying laughing as we drove away. It is kind of fun to be angry. I think that's also part of the truth of it, is that it is fun to get heated about things. And I find that to be particularly funny. So I was playing it up, but man, what is funny is that Parkser blogs about all of his experiences, so you can read his blog about his restaurant experience and fact check everything I've said. But man, the White House at Anaheim was terrible. Hey, magma cube. All right, let me head up from this and I'll go check out the moss one. Oh, that's cool. They have the pitcher plants generate naturally here. That's a good use for them. Panda! At least it knows who's boss. Whoa. Parrot! Oh, just like the one that we lost earlier. Well, we lost another one, but this time it was justified. I mean, there are a lot more things that generate than I thought there would be in this. Which makes me think that we can get every mob head? I think we are already very close. Ocelot! That's a good pull. That was shiny. I've never been into Pokemon card collecting. I used to like it as a kid because I just liked Pokemon, but I wasn't like, oh man, I got a rare one. I was just like, oh cool, that one seems strong. But now people get into it as like an investment. I don't know, that's all so weird to me. The videos of like people breaking down, you know, the doors at Costco or whatever to try and get Pokemon cards. And then they just buy up everything and then they're like, okay, this is gonna get me into generational wealth. And I'm like, I think we need better ways to create wealth than hoping that you pull the shiny Lucario or whatever. All right, I'm coming back up. Holy smokes. I'm a pincushion. Oh my God, it's all on this side of my body too. What side of the brain are you? I've got the one that functions and the one that doesn't. Holy, oh my gosh. Well done, Observer. Do we have every one of our mob heads from these guys? Let me get that. Okay, I got rabbits and I got mushroom head, cow head, pig head, sheep head. Oh, iron golem head is one we're gonna need. Snow golem head, vex head, evoker head, chicken. Great, we can kill this other chicken. We're going to be working on the villager breeder, right? Well, that was cool. Whoa, yeah, look at all the heads that we've gotten. We've gotten a lot of the mob heads. I'm actually trying to think of like what... Can I go to my statistics? I want to see what mobs we haven't killed. I've killed 2 armadillo. I've never been killed by an armadillo. Well, that's good. I'm gonna build some place for our heads. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna go build it off in the skybox. I have what I think will be a funny way of displaying all the mob heads, the ones that we have duplicates of. So if we have variants, they stack up, and if we have duplicates, they stack depth. Oh, my geometry teacher would be so happy with this. I don't know how many people know this. There's 2 different Minecraft wikis. This is a recent thing, but like they split the Minecraft wikis because the original wiki is owned by Fandom, which Fandom is a company that owns a bunch of things like that. Not exactly everyone's favorite because they have this real history of just adding way too many ads where you immediately regret opening up the wiki as soon as it boots up. And all those ads, and it wasn't being seen by anyone who was like actually populating the thing. So not exactly a fan favorite. And like Minecraft Wiki is such a useful resource. I'm actually a little surprised it's never been like approached by Mojang proper. I guess that might kind of kill it, but it's such a useful resource. A lot of the game is incomprehensible unless you have that wiki. Like I don't know what it would have been like to not have that wiki and try to learn Minecraft. All right, I've got all the signs down for the spots to put things, so I think I can start to actually move them over. Hey! All right, we got the villager breeder. Props to Observer. Don't ask how he got it started, but we've got the villager breeder going. Honey, I let the kids out. Oh wait, no, the babies. Look at the babies just going for the mob grinder. Everything the light touches is our land. What about that dark and scary part? What did I just say? Wow, what a beautiful villager breeder. It's almost amazing that they would escape it. I'm using creeper heads to scaffold to build up this other creeper head here. Observer, we have a massive spread of mobs here. It is actually very impressive how many of them we've killed. All right, well, okay, looking at this, Observer, I'm gonna count up how many mobs we have left to do. It is actually pretty inspiring. 1, 2, 9, 10, 11, 17, 18. And of those 18, I would say that 4 of them I don't know are possible. There's some of them on here, like the cat, where it's like, okay, if I just go kill our cat, we'll get it. Well, this is the cat that I tamed. Maybe I shouldn't kill the cat that I tamed. No, I won't kill it. Oh, bogged though. Wow, that actually was a great pick there, Observer. We got the bogged. All right, let me see if I can get a cat here. I hear a cat somewhere. I found it. Ah ha ha. All right, yeah, we got a lot of cat heads. Well, sweet, that's 2 big ones. Now we got the golems. This is gonna be our tallest variant tower. Okay, well, we know the creaking is impossible. I'm gonna put a tough block there. I feel like I could get the golems right now. A lay is gonna be tough. I don't know where a lay is gonna come in. All right, well, I got the snow blocks. I can kill the snow golem. There we go, snow golem head. I guess I could be cute and I could just put down 2 carved pumpkins and that would be their heads, but that's not really the spirit of the challenge. I'm gonna go sleuthing for iron, or I can grab a brush and also go sleuthing for sniffers. So I went to New Jersey to go visit my friends Dan and Jay, and while we were out there, we filmed a bunch of videos for Skippy T, and one of those videos was we went to the physical Mr. Beast burger location, an American Dream Mall, which American Dream Mall is I believe it's the 2nd largest mall in America, actually after Mall of America. It's by the same company, but it has a theme park in there and a giant 3-tier candy store and all the food and things that you could think of, and of those, there's the Mr. Beast burger. And if you ever watched the Colin and Samir documentary where they went through and went to the grand opening of that's where that's from. It was just very bizarre going from that being the first time I've ever seen it to then the harsh reality of like, oh, here's what it looks like when it's unoccupied and it's a Tuesday night. Everything that like a mall has, it felt very much like one of those memes where you see the food versus reality. Like, oh yeah, this is what the commercial actually shows what a McDonald's burger looks like, and then you get it and it looks like a flat tire. This was the flat tire of restaurants. But I mean, it can't be that harsh. So the people who were working there were nice and stuff, and the food was terrible, but I mean, I don't know. If I knew that from the DoorDash delivery thing. It certainly was Mr. Beast themed. That's also what's kind of funny about it, is it's like, how do you theme something about Mr. Beast? Like, what is Mr. Beast's brand? So there was like a money wall, and then they had some of the things from his like old viral videos, like they had the inflatable dragon costume, but like that's not his thing, so it's just like, I don't know, it just felt very strange of like, how do you make a themed restaurant about someone whose theme is only money? Like, I know as much about Mr. Beast as I do about the Monopoly Man. Yeah, baby! Yeah! Sniffer egg. Woohoo! Oh, that is tremendous news. All right, sniffer egg is down. Well, okay, it just spawns me right with 2 creepers in front of my face. That's what it's supposed to do? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Stay back. Man, this is like the ankle biter room. How great. Also, all of the silverfish heads on the ground look ridiculous. They just lump together. Zombie horse! How ridiculous does the zombie horse head look? Pretty bad. Okay, Vex head, nice. Ow. Evoker head, and a totem of undying. And a skeleton horse, baby! Alright, well cool, I think that's what I needed from the stronghold layer. Now we go allay sleuthing. Mineshaft layer, you got it. Alright, we're going allay hunting. Oh, that's a creeper! Sources say creeper is not allay. Coming up with some cool findings down here in the redstone mines. Why don't they just have like the nice level, and it's just everything is smiley. Every block has a big old smile on it. Actually, that would feel kind of freaky after a while. Hey, allays! Sorry, allays. Oh, they take a lot of damage. Nice. Well, now I got a friend as an allay, so that's kind of cool. All right, so back to frogs then, I guess. Oh, I see a frog. There's definitely one with me here in the lush cave, so I just need to find another one. A few years ago with my roommate, I went to Disney World. At Animal Kingdom, they have the safari tour where they go and they put you into a car and you go and you drive around. It feels a lot like Jurassic Park. You're literally just driving through their savannah and seeing everything over in the safari tour, and all the animals will walk right up to you and stuff. It's pretty cool, but you know, it's one of those things where like, okay, I feel like if you've seen it once, you've seen it before. But while we're on this guided tour, it actually really did feel like Pokemon Snap, because the old gameplay of Pokemon Snap would be that you would ride in this on-rails kind of design. What was cool about that is that you only have a limited amount of time that isn't in your control to get the pictures right. And I'll send it to John. I got some pictures that I was very proud of, because there was a giraffe that walked right up to our, I don't know what you would call it, our car. And I was able to just hit the zoom on my lens and got an awesome shot of this giraffe just hanging out. And that made it way more special of an experience than I was expecting, right? I just thought like, oh, okay, you know, I'm just gonna hang out, whatever. Usually you just go there because you want to go sit because you've been standing in lines at Disney World all day. But that made it something where every time that I went, it's a new experience. Hey, the sniffer hatched. Well, that's gonna be great for us and sad for him. Well, I found the other frog. It's actually kind of nice using the creepers to clear out the space a little bit. Ah, oh, finally, breathing room. Could you send me down some slime balls so I could get these guys? Fantastic. Hey, guys. Bam. Whoops. All right, well, we've got the frog tadpole down here. I don't know how to monitor this to know when it hatches. Okay, here's my plan, is that I'm going to wall this off, and then I'm going to mysterious egg up, and then I can just walk directly down to this instead of having to finagle and find it. Well, no, this is the tadpole tower. We got a few new heads for me to go put down. We've got the Vex, the Allay. Oh, yeah. Skeleton horse. All right, let me go check on the tadpole. Tadpoles! Swing. The tadpole head looks disgusting. What in the world is this? That's not a tadpole. Ugh. It's like waterlogged. Time for Iron Golem face off. Hired help. Oh, you're not gonna like this very much. Bam. Oh, does it not attack me if I spawned it? Oh, well, I got the Iron Golem head with no fight. That's pretty good. Tadpole, tadpole, Iron Golem. I think I'm still waiting for the sniffer to grow up, because it's just a snifflet right now, and I don't know if that's gonna drop the head or not, and I don't want to test it. Especially because I'm gonna have to kill the sniffer. That's gonna be sad. I can go try to make the pixel art. What should I make? Skip logo? You got it. I'll even build it right next to our mob heads. So we start with one. Okay, that's our first piece. I think this is the one case where digging straight down is a completely safe idea. I can dig out these corner blocks because these I don't think you're gonna see. I kind of need water actually to get out of this thing. But let me look at the tower. That's pretty cool. That is a lava bucket. I can empty out the lava and use that bucket with the water I've got here. Oh shoot, I just emptied it right on the water anyway. Oh, there we go, I've got water now. Whoa, creeper dive bomb. Good thing it didn't actually explode with the dive bomb. Observer, ever tell you about the time that I almost sort of learned Japanese? Okay, so back in the, I've been a Pokemon fan for forever, as long as I can remember. And back in the day, Pokemon games used to come out substantially earlier in Japan than they did in the US. That doesn't really happen anymore. Now it's a global release. But because of that, I remember my dad used to go to PlayAsia and he got me the old Pokemon games. Like, I remember Black and White was my first one I got this way. And I got to play through all of Black and White, like, with the Japanese version and stuff. And so, I don't speak Japanese, and in fairness, after this, I still wouldn't be able to. I can recognize what, like, certain words mean in prompts because of this, but, like, I still have no, it's more shape recognition than anything. Well, that doesn't sound good. There's, like, a boss nether one beneath me. Yeah, die, flood it. I don't know, that's one of those things that people reminisce about where it's like, obviously the way that we have things now is better, but I think midnight releases, people look back on really fondly, and they're bringing it back for the Switch too, and it's like, I think, you know, the idea of people being able to just like get enough of it and like not have to wait in line for like a midnight release if you just got it like on time is better. I always think of it with pixel art. Like pixel art, the game systems that we had back in the day were just able to make high definition graphics. I don't know if pixel art would have existed as an art form to the same degree, because we would have just gone ahead and made the things the proper way, quote unquote, the first time. I just find it interesting, the idea of what would it look like if we didn't have these limitations in the first place. Would we even have some of the stuff that we're looking for? Like, I think of that with how many of the things that we do, the way that we do things for this channel, were kind of birthed from limitations. So many, every time that I've made a big change in the way that we do videos and stuff, it almost entirely comes from me being like, we gotta do this some other different way. Cause like, this is, I can't keep doing it this previous way. For whatever reason, if it's time or interest or whatever, like it's just, we need to shift. I used to do the challenge videos, and I used to do those once a week, and that was just me working on them. My junior year of high school, and it would be like, can you beat Captain Toad Treasure Tracker without getting a single coin? And the thing about that is that was beating an entire game in this weird way, which then takes longer than whatever the howlongtobeat.com estimate is. And so I was like, I gotta find a new way to do this. And then that was ultimately, I was like, the original idea behind Skip the Tutorial, the way that I had kind of started to justify it was, I was like, okay, we play games the wrong way. So then I was like, what's another thing we could do for playing games the wrong way? Well, we could do a list on like ways to break Minecraft, and then that's playing games the wrong way. And then we did that, and it worked, and I was like, oh, cool, okay, well, keep up with that. Then Among Us came out, and then we just kind of kept the list format, but then, like, we did the lists, and then we sort of started creating our own, like, Minecraft stock footage library, because I was like, oh, okay, cool, like, we're recording a lot of footage, and we're using a lot of B-roll, we could just do this again. There's a thing from Bill Gates where he's like, I'd rather hire a lazy person to do a job because they'll find the quickest way to do it. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I get his point, but like, I do think there is something there of a lot of great innovations come from just being like, I don't want to do it this way anymore. If you're kind of like backed up against a corner, that's where you think of something new. Oh shoot. Oh no. I made an unnecessary one behind it. I gotta go clear this one out. Oh, there's iron blocks that generate down here. I should have done this layer more to get the iron golem. Of course, now we find that out. All right, well that marks the bottom of the line. I guess I should just like fill it in this way again. Hey, another wither skull. We now have enough for the wither and for our display. So my editor asked me, what comes after YouTube? Or do I plan on doing YouTube until I grow old? I got asked a lot by teachers back in the day, where I would get asked like, okay, what are you gonna do after YouTube? I get asked by family members. I remember one time with my uncle, I was driving, we were moving furniture, and he asked me in the car, he's like, when do you think you're finally gonna move past this YouTube stuff or give up on this YouTube stuff? And like by then I was already making a living, and I was like, no plans. I don't know what to tell you. Like, is YouTube the end goal? I don't know. I'm 23, and I've done it for 7 years. I've done it for 5 years full time. Really since like COVID started. March of 2020 was when I started YouTube full time. So that's a long time for sure. I don't think YouTube's going anywhere. I definitely don't think that online video's going anywhere. I don't think you're gonna put that toothpaste back in the tube and everyone will go back to watching like cable TV. If it's not YouTube, I will do something still in this space, and I hope to continue to do that. And you know, I think there's other things I want to do. Do I see myself doing like Minecraft videos and stuff all the time? And it's like, I don't know. I don't know where Minecraft's gonna be. Maybe it's Hightail videos, maybe it's GTA, or maybe it's Nintendo, or whatever it is, you know. Skippy T's, like we're doing videos where I show my face and like live action stuff, and to me that sounds really fun. So like, I don't know what form it takes, because there's so many different things that I want to do. I would love to convince Dan and Jay and Brandsy to do a podcast, but those guys, it's a little more twisting the arm to get them to do a podcast, so I don't know, maybe. But I would love to do a podcast with them and stuff, and like, there's so many things. I would love to do an interview show. I think of so many different ways that I would love to do things on YouTube, or it's like, I don't know if there's an after. I haven't found it yet. There's nothing else that I would rather be doing when I wake up. I don't even think we've gotten llamas, come to think of it. Ow, and a vindicator, and a vindicator, and a vindicator, and a vindicator. Llama. Well, that's huge news for us, because we need llamas. And just like that, the line is done. That's pretty dope. Sniffer! Oh, sorry, buddy. If anyone's gonna get joy out of this, it's not gonna be me. But now I've got my sniffer head. Awesome. I'm gonna have to clear out the moss that we used to grow the sniffer. That feels just kind of sad now. The sad's just black and white, the footage. I was in my 4th grade PE class, and we were out on just the basketball court or whatever at the school. And I was with 2 of my friends. I'm gonna die again. One of my friends was telling me about this game that he just started playing called Minecraft, and I lied, and I was like, I've totally played Minecraft. And he was like, oh, the creepers or whatever, and I was like, yeah, oh my god, you telling me? I had a creeper come up to me, and he grabbed me, and then he was like, I immediately know you're lying. And I was like, huh? I was scared. I was like, what happened? What did I do? I already stepped on a landmine. And it was because obviously creepers don't have arms. They did use to melee attack, but that would have been before either of us even played. But there you go. So that was my first time ever getting exposed to Minecraft, and then that was the same friend who got me into it. Observer, this is a shocking twist. We have exactly the 3 needed to fill in this thing. These are the last 3 here. All right, there's that one. Get out of here, because I don't want to be on the baby zombie floor. And then 1 here. Wow. Our pixel art is done. And with minimal mistakes making it too. Oh yeah. Man, no phantoms. Oh, so we gotta go AFK above sea level to get phantoms. Well, technically, we haven't slept, so if we just go build up right now, we should get phantoms, right? Okay, let me go get some water, and then Observer's gonna go do the Phantom Menace. Hey, phantoms! Nice. Well done, Observer. Good thinking. All right, well, there's our phantoms done. So it's Pillager. Ow. Nicely hey, if I lose my stuff, you lose your stuff too. All right, Warden is inaccessible, as far as we know. Ghast, I know we're gonna be able to go. Breeze, I'm guessing inaccessible. Observer, what have you been working on with the villager sitch over here? So we got 3 villagers over here. It looks like we got a farmer. I'm assuming this is how you get your emeralds. We've got the cleric, another way to get emeralds. We can trade our rotten flesh. That's actually pretty good with all the rotten flesh we've gotten. And hey, a mending villager, which we could actually get mending on our stuff. Well done. Where's our obsidian? We gotta go run over to the nether, because the reason we're going over to the nether in the first place is for ghasts. All right, we got 64 obsidian, that's plenty. Where do you want to put this? You want to make it off in the distance, or? There we go. Well, as the sun rises, we're going to where the sun don't shine. All right, the mission is ghast. Remember, the mission is ghast. Well, it looks pretty bright. We don't have full bright on, so that's okay. Hey, buddy. Sorry, no games on my phone. Ghast! Not accessible. I think maybe we should keep looking. I heard one. How could we be that far from a ghast? It feels weird going out of your way this much to find a ghast. Found it. Killed it. Oh, its head is like barely on a block down there, but it did make it. Woohoo! Ghast head. I can actually safely say we never need to go back to the nether again. All right, break the ghast sign. Good stuff, Observer. Well, Observer, I think we might actually need a bow, because I think our first boss to go after is we're gonna go off in the boonies and fight the Wither. Nice. Engagement string. All right, Observer, let's go off into the distance. You know, now that what? There's just a bee over there? Well, sorry, little buddy, but you're gonna be a Wither Rose. It is amazing to me how far bees will wander above every other mob. Hey, buddy, good to see ya. Don't mind if I give you some company. Here we go. 1, 2. We have like no food. Yeah, we have no food. I just looked at 2 baked potatoes and Observer, and I shared the mental image of dying horribly right now. Oh god, that is a cool view. Just seeing it all load in. All right, Observer, this is a really clear indication of how the Wither changes the skybox, isn't it? I wonder if both of us can charge up the bow. Ow, 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 why'd it go immediately after me? Oh, the bee was fine too. That's the real annoying part of this. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. No! Did we lose our stuff? I guess take some tridents, Observer. We're going in. All right. Oh, looking it off just there in the distance. He's so nonchalant about it. All right. Drink your potion of swiftness. We gotta go in. Come over here. Face me, coward! Oh, he looks less distracted. Okay, I got him. Wow, the trident did nothing. Engagement string. Oh my gosh. We lost mattress already? Observer, I'm gonna die again. If you pick up the stuff, I can start to like throw it out of my inventory. Wow, this is much harder than I thought this was gonna be. Just seeing you like. Oh, our stuff's over there. How are you so much better at whatever? That's fine. Another impossible trick shot, I guess. Just seeing you run in the background while I'm running towards it is very funny. I can't believe we lost our sword. Wow. That's how we get a divorce. All right, I'll send in the infantry. Don't lead it towards our base. Now it's in wither armor mode. No, keep it chasing. Dang it. Where'd our stuff go? Did it already get blown up? I think it got one tick blown up. Okay, I gotta bring the other looting sword because we need to be able to get the head. It's just regening over there, I just know it. I'm putting on our best helmet. Reporting for duty, sir. You just can't see my eyes when I wear it. Oh, you look awesome. Observer, we've been building up to this moment. I can't even see it. I think it's just, it's gone. Engagement string too. Yeah, I guess she said no. All right, Observer's got an idea. Waterlogged chest, store our stuff in there. Nice, good call. That's our blast protection cache. Get over here and get some swiftness. Come on, let's do this thing! Oh, he's got no idea. I can see him charging up his health bar. We charged up ours. Come on, buddy. Yeah! Oh, we got him! He's on the ropes. Yeah! Oh, that is actually an awesome skull. Oh, and the regular wither skull too. Nicely done. Yeah, baby! Observer, we're gonna place down some wither skulls is what I'm hearing. Nice. Well done, buddy. But that's not the last of our bosses to fight. We gotta go kill the Ender Dragon. Observer, it's great to celebrate our victory, but we gotta cut the music, okay? Because not only do we have to go kill the dragon right now, we gotta kill the dragon in our last way. We're not just fighting the dragon normal style. We're fighting it tiny mode. Awesome. We look amazing. All right, Observer. Well, we gotta go fight this thing. I've never done a dragon fight this small or any size that wasn't normal size, I guess. Oh, wow. You can actually like peek inside of path blocks. Oh, I can walk in between the chests. That's how small I am. This is going to be our biggest fight yet for the smallest versions of ourselves. Do we have the Eyes of Ender? We have 4 in here. We got enough to make it. Okay, yeah. Easy peasy. I am curious to see, if I throw one of these, where does it go to? All right, I think I threw one. Oh no, it doesn't even let me throw it because it's all post-generation. All right, Observer, are we fighting it in the skip logo? Let's do it. Running under the slabs. What level was it at? I think it was at the, oh no. I think it was very deep in. Be very careful going on this lava layer. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think it's in this corner over here. This should be it. Woohoo! Wow, we can literally stand on the eyes. Yeah! You ready, Observer? Teeny tiny Observer. Let's do this thing. I was so small I didn't even get through it. I literally just fell through the thing. All right, yeah, let's build our way up. Yeah, it's like I got stuck in an elytra glitch or something. All right. Let's do this. Careful, Observer. It's gonna be even harder to run outside of the dragon's magic because it takes up so much more of our real estate. Oh, imagine getting killed by a little pea shooter like this. This is basically just Shadow of the Colossus. Observer, I'm doing terrible landing these shots here for this one. Oh man, the particles are so big next to us. Every single particle is bigger than us. That's a miserable existence. Yeah, my arrows still pack a big punch even if I don't. I might have tiny fists, but I'll still make you a full-size knuckle sandwich. Oh, Observer, we're doing great. Going in for it. Yeah! Woohoo! Nice. We got the dragon head. Let's get the dragon egg. It's so weird that they made this like an intended way to get it. And just like that, we can return to our normal scale. Ah. Oh, but the Ender Dragon head fills out our collection nicely. Ender Dragon head, and then I will put the dragon egg on top. Observer, we gotta go take all these eggs and build up our dream base. Bam, 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 bam. Let me get started. We're gonna do 31 then. So that's 1 there for the center. All the clicks of making this feels crazy. It is a real battle against the clock. I've got a story. Okay, so everyone's favorite, the HOA, right? They send me a letter and they say, hey, look, you got weeds outside of your house. And I'm like, sure, okay. And they send me this picture, and the picture, I mean, if I had $1 for every pixel that was in that picture, I'd have 75 cents. It was just the lowest definition thing where I couldn't even make out the weeds. And then they're like, oh yeah, if you don't rectify this, you know, you're gonna get fined and stuff. And I'm like, come to my house. Because they come in the middle of the, not in the middle of the night, but like dead early in the morning, scope out where it is. And then they charge me $125 a month to tell me that I'm wrong. HOAs are one of those things that sound great in concept, and then in execution, they're just horrible. The ring is done. Yeah, I knew this would be a fast one. That looks really neat. That's like a wreath that you would hang up on your door. Oh, we could make like a 3D egg with the other eggs like generating down. Man, I feel like I'm the best parkour guy in the world, jumping on these netherrack blocks as I place them, because it's just all in the I'm doing hacks that they don't even know about in parkour civilization. All right, that is the center there then. So it would go like that and then out. No, stop. I don't want to die to bees. After all this time, just bringing the bees into the world to kill me. I guess everything in this world you're bringing in to kill you in this situation. You kind of clean the gun for your own execution. The problem is that normal bees also spawned, and now they're getting angry at me because I'm killing off the angry bees. I just can't make any friends, is what I'm saying. Wow, that was a lot, and that was just the top layer of the sphere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Oh, something I want to give credit to. I don't know when I would ever get the chance to talk about this, but it's something that I want to immortalize because I just think it's such a cool thing that my dad did, which was when I was growing up, my dad used to do like text-based adventure games for me and my sister every year for our birthdays. So like he would make scavenger hunts of a way for us to find the clues to then find our presents and stuff. And then because he's a programmer, he would turn that into like an old text-based game where you type in like, oh, I opened the door. It's like, oh, the cabinet opens, you see these and that. And it's like, okay, there you go. Like that was so cool. And it tied in to different like trivia and questions about things that we were passionate at that time. So like my dad had to put in trivia about Pokemon when that was the hugest thing that I was into. And I remember the last one that he did for me, it had things about Minecraft. And that was the first time I ever clocked that there was 16 dye colors. It was because my dad found it out for this and I had to learn it for the scavenger hunt. But there was one that he made for my sister that was particularly in depth, and it involved like going all around our house in this world in the text-based adventure and finding everything, and it was just the coolest. Like I was a character in her game, and to get the key that I was holding on to, you had to bribe me with like a DS and stuff. It was just, it's easy to take your parents for granted, especially because it's all you've ever known, or at least for me, right? I won't speak broadly, but like for me, it's all I've ever known, right? Is having my two parents. So you're just like, yeah, that's just what having parents is like. But like, I don't know, I picture working as many hours as he did in a week and then coming back and then working on this thing just to make your kid happy about the gifts that they were gonna find and stuff. And it's like, that is so cool to me. And I don't know, I just really hope that I get to do that level of care and effort towards my kids. Oh, hey, there's the evoker. Ow. We're about to lose our chest plate. Ow. Okay, I might die. Okay, I walled myself away. This is actually very funny. I trapped myself in a bunch of barriers so I could just look out and see what almost killed me over there in the middle distance. So I've never watched SpongeBob, and Observer constantly tells me that I need to watch SpongeBob, but I don't know, it's not top. There's so many other things I have to watch too. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay. Now the Vexes are killing me again. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. I have 0 levels. All right, Observer, we're gonna go save the stuff. All right, it's on the second. You have to go to the lowest because there's no way over from this, and then you have to go up. Hey, all right, saved by the Observer. I missed the ring. The ring I just generated, and I was like, oh, cool, this just works. Ow, this one I get Killer Bunny. Awesome. A button. Oh, there's a TNT trap in one of these things. Are you kidding me? And that is this layer done. Oh my gosh, that one was a huge pain. They generate a Ravager, they generate a Vindicator, they generate an Evoker, no Pillager? I'm shocked. Okay, I'm taking a new method for building this. Building it layer by layer is probably all cute and stuff when you're not restricted, but instead I'm doing perimeters now. I'm filling in. Yeah, get him, Axolotl. Oh, this Axolotl that generated is gonna go on after the drowns with me. That rocks. It is playing dead, so that's not great for it, but hey. I was going going through and I haven't paid for a Minecraft realm in a long time, but I remembered that I could download the worlds from Minecraft realms. So I went through and I downloaded some of those old worlds because I was kind of trying to see like what's the oldest world that I have access to, because I've changed computers several times, and kind of unfortunately a lot of the worlds that I spent a lot of time on in like SMPs and stuff back in the day existed on servers that I didn't own. You know, I played on it for years on some of these and it's just gone. And if it's not gone, then it's not on anything I know how to get access to. That was like a lot of my early Minecraft days was on stuff like that. So I don't have stuff from like way back then, which I miss. But the stuff that I do have is like I have access to worlds from when I was in high school and my two best friends were off at college. And that was like the one way that I would get to really connect with them in any kind of regular way, was that we still had this like Minecraft beating heart going through. And it was just so cool getting to like catch up over the tiny little Minecraft text box on the left side of the screen. It's like building the weirdest elevator. Towers of Terror. Okay, that is a big bulk of the sphere done. I could put some of my anger aside and acknowledge that we are making something cool. One more face of the sphere left. I guess actually, in a way, that means it's not a sphere. That's fine. Oh, armor's breaking. And a bunch of boss ones in a row. This stinks. Oh, great. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm sorry to die. If I disconnect, I can just force them all to unload. Get out, Orin. Oh yeah. I don't care if I cheese it. It still works, baby. This next part all connects, so I could just go to a loop and do. Ah, we're spoiled. Say that I've been working on this for like 2 hours. It's not that spoiled. You know, finishing this up during a blood moon feels a little poetic, don't it? There's a lot of mobs on the outer ring right now. The blood moon is going to set the end of this as well. That's the last one. Well, I can proudly say the sphere is done. It might have cost $2 billion and lose $100 million a year, but it's done. Well, I can go try to get the pillager now. It's what, layer 7? All right, so after checking the code, it seems like we can get the... Yeah, like that, baby! We can get pillagers on this level in the boss. That was it. But literally, I just found one as soon as I did that. So, oh yeah. It's not even satisfying because it just looks the exact same as the Vindicator had. But woohoo, we did it. Which literally just leaves us with the one mob left. All right, so after checking it, we're not able to get the breeze. We're not able to get the creaking because it's just not available in this update. And we are not able to get the warden. So Observer was telling me, so if we build this all above sea level, then we should be able to have a big enough platform for the Wandering Trader to spawn. We don't do a lot of collabs. I think I used to do it more. I don't know, like collab culture used to be massive on YouTube. And like, it still is. Like there's a lot of like SMP stuff and things like that. And like a lot more people collab on YouTube than we ever do. For one, our formats have never really lent the best to it. It's not like, there's only so many people you could have be like a guest spot on a list or whatever. You know, the people that I really hope to collab with the most, it sounds corny, but it's definitely like my close friends in YouTube, like Dan, Jay, Branzy, all those people. I'm like, oh man, I just want a new game comes out or whatever, repo or whatever it is. I'm like, I gotta go play that with them. Like, I don't want to go play that with someone else because I think that'll help me social climb or whatever. And I'm lucky to say, like, I think there was a time where I thought I was need to do that more of like social climbing, kinda. It sounds gross to even talk about, but like it's the things that you think about of like, do I need to collab more? Because then that's like getting my name out more and stuff, and YouTube will push your stuff out there. Like, you don't have to worry about doing that and stuff. And like, I mean, the people that collab with the most, right, are two Nintendo YouTubers who aren't in the space with me. It's not like I'm collaborating with other major Minecraft channels, but I do it because they're just genuinely fun and funny guys. And like, I know that when we do it, we're gonna get funnier videos out of it. All right, so we just AFK'd here for a whole bunch of time. I don't even know when it is, but I just, the glorious, Observer, you distract him, I got this. Yeah, baby! We did it! Do you have any good trades? Yeah, not really. See you later! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And then we got the build-up. It's like Christmas morning, Observer. We get to run over here and see exactly what happened. I am actually shocked. Woo! High fives all around. Come over here, Observer. Bam! And just like that, 146. Granted, we did a lot of AFKing, but 146 days to get every mob pad accessible, to build the skip logo, get our mob farm, do every layer, and we built our Saturn. Our sagging Saturn. It kind of looks like it's falling. That's fine. And with that, folks, YouTube thinks that you might like this video. So see if they're right and have a good one. All right?